Yo, it's Friday. It's Friday. Y'all don't have no choice.
The number one song in the country right now.
3 weeks in a row. What do you know?
It seems like it's like 20 weeks in a row it's been out. It seems like it's been out for a long time.
Yo, it's the number one song in the country. It's Friday. Johnny Mack is here in the tribute to my boy Jamie Foxx. We like to say, what's cracking other than the crack of your ass? You don't want to join in, Lewis?
I had something in my mint in my mouth. I was trying to take it out, Johnny Mack.
Not a dick mint.
You know what, TDP?
Come coated now, ladies.
Wow.
You know what? More people out in clubs need to drop some Altoids.
Oh, my God.
We'll get into that later, but I want to first give a shout out to my boy Jamie Foxx. So some people called in last week and said, where's Jamie at? He's out shooting a movie, you dumb bitches. I done told you motherfuckers this since January.
Philadelphia.
He's out in Philadelphia.
Philly.
You know, read the paper. It won't hurt. He's in Philadelphia shooting a movie. It's called
Law-abiding citizen, and Jamie will be back in a couple weeks.
In a couple of weeks, directed by F. Gary Gray.
Right.
So shout out to my boy Jamie
And
Foxx.
the soloist is coming out next
And the
month.
solo is out April 24th, so make sure you support that. My boy Jamie Foxx, because he blow up, my check get bigger. I really ain't a Jamie Foxx fan. I just want to make sure I stay on and crack.
But don't you and Speedy go over and take care of his cats and stuff at his house?
Wow.
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 You should. That be the only pussy you get.
Yeah. First time he's seen pussy in 3 years.
Wow.
Sorry, when I get me one, she's going to be fine.
And it's going to be the hottest 5 seconds of her life.
No, I'm going to pace myself.
Yeah, 6 seconds.
Yeah. Just in case y'all don't know, Louis Dix ain't had a woman in 2.5 years.
3 years.
Wow.
His wife
Is
cheated on
it
him.
3?
He's a slut whore.
Yeah.
I was married for 16 years, but it's good. It's good. Life is good. I've met some beautiful people. Huh? Yeah.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
What's his name?
We're going to get right into it because I don't want your voice to come on right now because they're going to say, who's the new dude? So we're going to get into it right now. We got our guest host who's going to be hosting the show. That's what we do at the Foxxhole.
Cool.
We'll take second. We'll take a step back and let the stars shine.
That's right, because it came in a memo.
All right.
This nigga right here with the gray beard, nigga.
Start telling jokes real soon.
Yeah. Well, you're alive, but your career is dying. I can tell you that. So we got this cat here, man. He's a very intelligent brother, man. He's from Jackson, Mississippi. Got a song out right now called Get Like Me. Bad English. Get Like Me. He's been out since 1999. When there's one song I used to love was Let Me See Your Body Sweat. I forgot the name of that song.
Play.
Yeah, that's the name of Play.
Some hot songs.
Did you hit any of those bitches? we gonna get into a groupie story. So we gonna get right into it. My man, 10 grand from Mississippi, intelligent brother.
He is.
He got a degree in everything, and I'm not talking about the deodorant degree.
Right, yeah.
He got a real degree. What's that woman to read? Johnny Mack can't read.
I
know, Poetess.
God damn, you done threw me off.
Poetess. You've been here for 2 years. What's going on?
I gotta think and read. God damn. You know my GED is under investigation. Give it up for my man, 10 grand, Mr. David Banner.
David Banner.
Man, David Banner. I said the name and bitches walked in.
On cue.
God damn, nigga.
Don't rap with that lady, baby.
God damn.
Shit, when I walked in the door, the damn police, I was pulling in, and the police stopped me. Then I get, that's L.A., okay, LAPD. Okay,
Right.
then I walk upstage. Bling. You know what else happened? So, shit, I feel at home.
Did they
now.
shoot at? They almost shot me last week. Last Thursday, the Beverly Hills cop. You know, they didn't pull their gun out, but I'm just standing on the corner at 9 o'clock in the morning.
Johnny Mack.
And the motherfuckers pulled their little situation out. And, I had to get real, political.
But the motherfucker told me, nice car.
Wow.
What was you driving?
Bentley.
Oh, yeah.
Well, just make sure you don't let Dante Stallworth drive it.
Wow. That's hysterical.
That's fucked up.
Why?
What happened? I don't know.
Dante Stallworth used to play for Pittsburgh State, night played for the Cleveland Browns. He
sorry about
accidentally
that.
ran over a nigga and killed him.
Oh, when,
But he
when
was
that
drunk.
But he was drunk. Yeah, his blood alcohol was 0.
When was
is
this?
Is it 1.2
Like
or
last week or
0.12?
so.
Last
I
week?
think it was 1.2.
But I don't know why they gonna have him on criminal charges. You trying to tell me, nigga, you don't see a fucking Bentley coming down the street? I know it's
So the victim should have moved.
That's what I'm saying.
He was just getting off work.
Okay.
Who?
The victim was.
David Banner.
What he working? Helen Keller blind school for the blind nigga.
He was trying to make the bus.
Now, David Banner, you have a Bentley.
Cold,
Do you
bro.
drive your Bentley fast? Or
Very.
Oh, we didn't do a roll call.
Okay, so that's how it goes? You drive those cars fast?
Yeah,
We're gonna let
very.
Louis Dix guide this show today because he want to get to
I
the roll
just
call.
asked him a question.
Go ahead, Louis.
You do what it
Stay
is.
with it.
And I just raised my
Show him
hand.
the
that's
notice.
all.
Show him the notice, Poetess. Show him the notice.
Okay.
Go ahead, Louis, do your thing.
Why you always say?
Go ahead and do it.
All right, let's say roll call. Okay, all right, let's get a roll call. Who's in the house? All right, in the house down there.
Claudia, still on The Apprentice. Jordan. That's right.
Number one show.
Two-finger Claudia.
I got 8 more to go. 2 down, 8 to go.
And after DNA results, we found out this is Speedy's son.
TDP down with Whoopi Goldberg with these anonymous bitches out here.
Hysterical.
Wow.
Y'all all dressed alike you and Whoopi, so I don't know. Whoopi.
Except Whoopi shirt's bigger.
Wow.
And one of the smartest, nicest ladies I know, who's so consistent, the one and only
OG Poetess.
Smoke weed every day.
And then Claudia, what happened?
And hold on, who
What?
you are?
We got about the last 2.
Oh, me.
Your name
yeah,
is?
my name is.
From the lowest rated show on television, lowest history.
Lowest rated show on television, Baby Madness Candy
To the
Kids
only
on-
TV slideshow out.
That's all right. So on Sunday nights, my dad has been watching it, and we got a rating of 1.
Wow, that's like 100,000.
Discovery
That's right.
Health.
That's
Channel.
halfway through the D.L. Hughley's ratings.
That
Yep.
is- Dante Starworth level was higher than yours.
Oh, and I was in a supermarket.
Right.
Yes.
I was craving chicken. They had these Obama chicken fingers.
No, fuck that. Wait, where my phone at? Hold on.
And I said, I gotta buy some for my boy. First name Johnny.
Right.
Uh-huh.
Last name Mac.
Right.
Middle name motherfucking.
Right.
And when I get a craving for chicken, I just scream out, Johnny
motherfucking Mac.
Mac.
I said, where's the Obama hot sauce?
Wait, hold on. This is not a fucking joke.
What's on?
Why?
In Harlem, they have Obama's chicken and biscuits. No bullshit.
I like it.
I'm not. No, I don't like it.
Why you don't like
Why
it?
the fuck do they gotta be chicken and biscuits?
David
why can't it
Banner.
be a motherfucking
David
bookstore?
Banner.
David Banner, let's keep it real.
First of all,
Niggas love
pass
chicken.
the ranch dressing.
Niggas love
Fine.
chicken.
And the only book niggas gonna read is how to cook chicken.
That's
Exactly.
fine.
So why
Why the fuck they gonna take Obama? Why nigga couldn't have a seafood spot or a
Cause we
motherfucking
nah.
steak?
What you
Why
want?
it gotta be
We like chicken
Now,
first.
you want Obama crabs? Nigga,
We already got
the
red-
president STD. You see
We,
me?
That's fucked
we
up.
already got a black seafood place. It's called Red Lobster. All right? That's where niggas go.
Yeah,
I
boy.
personally don't think it's racist. I
Don't
just
either.
think, you know,
I think it's fucked up.
Why?
I think it-
Why?
Obama.
you from
chicken
Mississippi.
And biscuits?
You from Mississippi, right?
Why niggas gotta always? I mean, I love chicken.
Thank
There you go.
I
There
ain't
you
with-
go.
I
So
ain't
who else
pussy.
to be
But
the
wait.
ambassador of chicken than the leader of the free world? Obama chicken.
Hey.
Yeah, they have in Germany. This frozen food company just released Obama's chicken fingers, and
I
the lady
respect
who
that.
released the chicken fingers said that she had no idea that was offensive.
I mean,
that
I think she's lying,
she's basically playing into the whole Obama mania. So she's
Hey,
trying
I
to get
don't-
her
I don't-
chips
I-
while the nigga's hot.
I don't think it's racist.
I mean,
Really?
excuse me.
I
that's-
don't think it's racist at all.
If it was like slave food, like
Now, this would
Obama
be racist.
chitlins or something, but chicken's
Right.
like chicken's cool.
What do you-
Obama watermelon.
Yeah,
Obama
Barack
now
pig
ladies.
feet. That's, you know,
What do you call a white person eating chicken?
hunky.
mixed.
Why?
Now I like the tone of the show a
Why did-
whole lot now.
Why
We're
did-
moving in my direction.
Why did the chicken cross the road?
To get to Obama.
Obama had a pot full of grease.
What do you call a midget eating chicken?
Tiny bite.
Chicken nuggets.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Well, speaking of
didn't think these out
stereotypes,
before.
David, you actually
This nigga got a joke without a punchline. We gotta-
Here it comes.
you actually spoke before Congress, right?
Mm-hmm.
And how did that go?
Went well.
On actually African American stereotypes.
Yeah, I think what happened was they wasn't expecting young rapper to be as articulate as I was.
I
And
wasn't either.
And I smashed their ass.
That's right.
I smashed them. And it was even crazier to me that, you know, there's so many topics going on in the world today, and what they want to sit down and talk about is young black men and what they say, you know. It's our First Amendment rights. And I want everybody out there listening, I want y'all to notice some shit that I just noticed. Why in the fuck, every time something major happened that a young black man does, they put it all over TV? And it's shit that's been happening ever since the inception of America. But let a black
Talk about criminally. Some
yeah,
criminal shit.
I mean,
Negative stuff.
They've been fighting dogs as long as they've been fighting niggas.
That's right.
But as
Whoa.
soon as Michael Vick did it, it was a big situation.
Right.
It
I
was.
mean, about the situation about women being battered. Women have been battered by white men, and they've been stars all their motherfucking life. But let something else happen with. And then what's so even crazier about, I want y'all to notice, we don't even come to our own people's rescue. We sit up and wait for the white folks to do it. Then we like, we're gonna gonna do it too. Let me follow him, cause I might get some chicken.
Obama chicken.
Slave mentality, yeah.
Since you threw the poetry in there, I might have to go down and follow it. But what do you mean by we wait for the white man or someone else to speak up before we respond to that?
I mean, it's crazy to me. Like, you look at the fact that anytime there is a discrepancy or there's a court case, you don't never usually see it on TV when it got something to do with white folk. But
that's not true.
Most cases, it's not the same. And if it is, it's not marketed the same exact way. But it's almost like a lynching. I look at like all the TV shows and what has just happened between. I mean, y'all know what happened between the two kids. And
what two kids?
Rihanna and Chris Brown.
Oh. Them ain't kids, nigga. Them motherfuckers 20-something years old.
19 and 21.
That's not a kid.
That's a kid.
Okay.
That's a kid.
They send you to prison.
Let me ask you a question. Let me ask you a serious question. Were you not still learning at 20 and 21? How old are you now?
And when I was 20 and 21, I'm 41. I was trying to get out. At that age, I was trying to get out.
It's still children, bro.
But you still can't excuse, you know what I'm saying, the wrong that has been done. I'm not saying allegedly Chris Brown had done this thing. I'm just saying I'm not accusing him.
What I'm trying
but allegedly, you can't step, and you spoke at Congress,
right,
against the negative stereotype against blacks. If I commit a crime, whether I'm black, white, Hispanic, whatever, I don't stand for that. I can't ride with a nigga who's robbing the fucking 7-Elevens or doing things to women. I don't roll with niggas. But my
question is, nobody really knows the truth yet. All I'm asking.
That's why I said allegedly.
Right. So what I'm saying is before, and what I also notice is I even couple something else that is as deep. I'm not making any excuses for anybody.
Right.
Only thing that I'm telling black folks is make your own decisions.
Right.
Wait and learn.
Right.
And if you're going to be so powerful about a subject, be that way across the board.
That's true.
Don't be that way.
You talking about the media?
I mean the media. I mean people in general.
Right.
I mean when a young black man gets killed in Oakland by a cop, I need you to be as powerful and speak out about Oscar just as powerfully.
Right.
If for a young, older grandmother getting shot by 7 cops in Atlanta nobody else is talking about. Say, be as powerful about that. But don't just follow the media.
Hold on, but the only difference is that the media is perpetuating the evil that's done by our people. But what happens is we don't get a chance to read about the grandmother that was shot 7 times. I live in fucking Sherman Oaks. We don't get a chance to read about that. So you can't blame the blacks for not making a decision because we don't have the information.
I'm not blaming blacks, but what I'm saying is, in general, we can't be as quick to follow what the media says. Something just happened to me, and there was this website. I don't even like to talk about the website, but everybody knows it's a bullshit website.
Right. What's the name of the website?
Media Takeout.
Media Takeout.
Yeah,
Fuck them.
They have it on there.
You can say
Kiss my ass. Excuse me. What I'm saying is
shout out to Fred.
That's funny.
He runs it.
Like we all know the burning that's going on. It's like what we have to do. I even gave the example of like Jet Magazine back in the day. Jet Magazine, Ebony Magazine. They knew it was some fucked up shit going on with their artists back in that day. But there's some things that we need to handle inside our own community.
No, and I appreciate it because back in the day they used to protect the artists.
Exactly.
You know, Motown was sent out. They taught etiquette to their artists and whatever. And they swept a lot of things under the rug. We didn't know Luther Vandross was gay, but they
Wait a minute. Are you saying that Luther Vandross likes penis?
Either that or he was playing a skin flute. That was his ass hitting that note.
Wow.
Hey, that wasn't
Are
me.
you sure, Johnny?
And you talked about me.
What?
Who talked about
The
that?
hypocrisy.
You know Luther was
you too?
some sissy meat. Y'all know that.
Hey,
I can't control what comes out of Johnny Mack's mouth.
Mr. Dix?
That's what's going in Luther's mouth.
Mr. Banner.
Some dicks.
No, Mr. Banner, what I wanted to address was, I first of all,
gotta call him Mister. He gets cussing like everybody else.
I understand.
You ain't never call me Mr. Mack.
What did you do to prepare yourself to go in front of Congress? Did you
clean up all his
what
horns?
ammunition did you take with you, knowing that they were going to come back with you with their own stats?
Well, one thing that I always do, first of all, regardless of what people may believe, I prayed first. And the reason why I prayed first is because I felt like I was actually defending, a whole generation of young black men and women. Not just young black men and women, but young poor people.
That's right.
Because in most cases, the thing that we have to understand, urban music is one of the last outlets that we have to really just speak our mind. In a lot of cases, we speak some crazy shit with it, but we still had the opportunity to speak. So with that opportunity, I went to all of my mentors who were lawyers, all of my mentors who were doctors, and then I went and sat in the barbershop. Believe it or not, I go and sit in the back of a barbershop.
Nigga, please.
And honestly, no bullshit. No bullshit. I sit back and I listen to what the fuck people say. I listen to what people say, and I say, okay, I'm going to articulate.
So what did you learn
way.
at the barbershop? Some nigga screaming like, nigga, you fucked up my line. What can you get at the barbershop that you're going to take to Congress?
What I do is I sit back and I listen like,
Sure,
dog,
Curl didn't take.
like I ask a question,
Like
I'll be like,
barbershop
dog,
talk.
yeah, like, dog, how you feel about them attacking rap? Man, that's some bullshit. And then a motherfucker talk shit and they be talking like this, but a motherfucker say something intelligent. A motherfucker say some shit like, man, fuck, rap ain't sick, America's sick. Man, people, this is a reflection of America. Then I say, okay, I'll take that shit. Then I'll go to Congress and say,
But is rap a reflection of America?
yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
So you're
But,
saying-
let me ask you a question. When times are good, what are rappers talking about? Balling like a motherfucker. When times are bad, what are rappers talking about? Rob that motherfucker. Rob that motherfucker. It's a reflection, whether you want
I
to
hope you
believe
didn't say
or
it in
not.
Congress.
No, I didn't say it like
So
that.
you're just saying you just took that from the barbershops just because of, just because someone speaks in a way that may be considered hood or not proper, they still have a deep message and they have
still have
thoughtful
a
things to say.
exactly.
And it still reflects what a lot of people in the streets are thinking.
Exactly.
But-
Mr. Dix.
Louis?
Let me
But-
just jump in real quick and say, if you want to ask David Banner a question, he's our guest host today. Call us at 877-2106-106.
And we already got a phone call from Mr. Banner.
Uh-oh.
I'm not going to call you Mr. Banner. I'm just going to tell you right now, nigga. I'm going to
I
call
mean-
you David Banner.
Call me money. Anything but broke.
Hulk. I'm going to call you anything. I can't call you broke. You're in the Bentley.
That don't mean shit.
You know, that means a lot.
There goes some chicken.
Shit, nigga.
Hold on, how the fuck? Wait. I'm looking at TV. How the fuck they gonna have the breakdown of the basketball? What you call that? The brackets.
Right.
They gonna have chicken in the back.
They did.
So when we play basketball,
They don't pay niggas, so they got at least feed the niggas.
We trying to get chicken in the Final Four.
Yeah, nigga.
Listen, it makes perfect sense to me.
Chicken Hall of Fame.
Basketball, it all makes sense. It all
Yeah,
goes
it's
hand in
fucked
hand.
up. I
Let's
don't-
throw in some red
See?
Kool-Aid and we good.
Nigga, be straight, nigga.
I think if you see yourself as a chicken person, the Kool-Aid person, that's who you are. Because we all at this table are not chicken people. We're
I
human
am.
beings.
Yes, I am.
I love
I like
chicken.
chicken.
Who at this table does not like chicken?
I like quiche.
Nigga, I got fried chicken ice
I
cream,
like
nigga.
quiche. Quiche is really good.
Do you know what quiche
You
is?
like
Yes, I know what
Keisha?
quiche is. What do you mean, Claudia? Come here, do I know what quiche
What
is?
is-
Yeah, I know what quiche is.
I don't know, man.
Have you ever had quiche?
big shout out to the
like-
roundups.
Huh?
Y'all go
Yo,
to the roundups.
That's your homeboy?
Oh, what's
Yo,
that?
we don't give other non-famous niggas shots.
She's actually very famous.
She is.
Oh, she's beautiful.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, man,
Keisha
will you
is
stop
really
it, man?
what
You
now?
can't follow
Are
that.
you sure you represented us in the black? Okay, we got a phone call for you, David Banner. We got Christina from Brooklyn. Hey, what's up, Christina?
Yeah, what's up? I just wanted to make a comment on what David Banner was saying in regards to them only ridiculing Chris Browns and the Michael Vicks. We've never been in a position in a leadership role like we have now. So not only are we within our black community looked at as role models, the white community now looks at us as role models. So that's why they take it and they run with it and ridicule the Chris Browns and the Michael Vick. Yes, it happens in all communities, but we're now in a position of a leadership role model figure, and white America doesn't want their white daughters to get beaten up by these black men that they now idolize. So that's one of the reasons why I think
I am so glad you weren't speaking in Congress, because I didn't understand a word you just said.
Sweetheart, this is something that I'll say. What I need people to understand in most cases, when you have a young black male, one thing that you have to understand is we are the safest target because nobody's gonna come to our rescue. We don't even look after each other. Something happened to a fellow rapper, 9 times out of 10, ain't nobody gonna step up and take defense for him. And of course, other people in society is not going to do it. The thing is, it's easy to take a topic and throw it at young black men because nobody's going to stop that. Now, if you have a young white artist that does something, you don't know who his uncle may be or who his daddy may be or what control that people around him may end up having. What I honestly think, I think that they use us as a scapegoat because nobody's going to defend us.
Oh,
But
that's not true.
I will say, let me say this real quick.
Go ahead, Claudia.
If we don't give them anything to criticize,
There
then
you go.
they won't have shit to say. And then we
Bam.
can't blame this big conspiracy theory on, the inconsistencies and how they put the spotlight on a black person that fucks up versus a white person.
That's
like,
right.
That's how I try to carry myself, and like how Barack is. Like, he didn't really give them much shit to dig up on them, so therefore that just took all the wind out of their sails. But I do want to agree that they put a different type of media pressure attention to black people, because when a black person messes up, it somehow represents all of us as a whole. When a white person messes up, it ends up being that's just one of the bad apples that fell off the tree. It doesn't represent their whole race.
But if you know that's going to happen, and I appreciate what you said, Claudia. It was so beautiful what you said.
Eloquent.
Hey, I don't even. So if you know that if I go out there right now, if I do get shot by the Beverly Hills cop for trying to break in, they thought I was gonna break in the fucking the Gucci store last week.
Yes.
Johnny Mack, don't break in the Gucci store.
So question. Let me ask you a question.
If I don't do it, they can't blame me.
But let me ask you a question.
Go ahead, David Banner.
All right.
Mister.
The example is Pepsi. Ludacris had his deal with Pepsi, right? Ludacris said one thing, they took his endorsement from him.
Totally right.
What did he say?
Then they went and fucking got the Osbournes.
Right.
Motherfucker eating bats and drinking blood and and hiding the motherfucker. That's cool.
No, it's not. No doubt. It's
cool.
definite. No, it's definitely off. I'm not saying it's.
I thought he bit a chicken head off.
No, I think
it was actually a bat.
They went and looked at Ludacris's lyrics from his music.
Look at the Osbournes lyrics.
No, I think Ludacris. That sounds pretty good too.
Yeah, that's kind of like poetic.
I felt like slam dancing.
I feel your point, and what you're saying is very true. It's very true. Like, we're definitely scrutinized way more. There's a different standard for us as it is for them. I was Miss Rhode Island, right? I had her enter 3 times. Long time ago. I won. I represented my state. It took me 3 times.
I didn't know.
To win.
Was Miss Rhode Island?
Miss Rhode Island. I went to the Miss USA pageant. It took me 3 times to compete to win. And let me tell you, they tried to find any little thing. Some bitch that was a police officer was a runner-up. Bitch got like 15th runner-up. She was mad that I won, and they try to find. I mean, my license may or may not have been suspended, but like they would really make a big deal out of this shit.
We'll go with the may not.
Meanwhile, you got the white girls that's like sucking dick on tape and.
Hold on, wait. Could you say that again?
What's wrong with that?
You got the white girls that are sucking penis on tape.
But what's wrong with that?
And I'm saying, no.
I have a few videotapes myself.
Do you remember the last few years? A lot of Miss America, Miss USA contestants have been getting in a lot of trouble. They get book deals, they get jobs, they get gigs. The bitch that fucked the governor of New York, she got a big record deal. It's a different standard. Let a black girl do it, and it's different. I understand what you're saying. You do have a point.
Well, the first black
girl just want to get into the VIP section of the club. That bitch don't really want much.
No. If you're the first black, you get a pass. Vanessa Williams. If you're the first black who does something, if you're the first,
I'm always the second.
She didn't do shit.
Well, I'm saying if you get created in a scandal, it's just like I wanted to ask you a question, Mr. Banner. What made you go towards getting your education and not being a so-called rapper who now can go in front of Congress? So what made you go in that direction in your education? Because I think a lot of these rappers need to get more education.
Well, I did it all. I mean, that's the thing about it. And I try to teach kids that just because you hustle don't mean you can't be smart.
Correct.
I mean, it's like people think that you can't be a full person, and that's the one thing I hate about the imaging of hip-hop. Just because I know how to read a motherfucking book and break down the equation don't mean I won't slap your motherfucking head off.
That's right.
One don't have nothing to do with the other. The thing is, in order for us...
I'm saying, that's sexy. Got a little bit of swag.
Alpha Phi nigga right
I'll beat you down and then mend you.
And 1,500 SAT, and I got, this murder charge. All right? Hey, now.
I defend my own self.
That's what I was going to say.
I defend myself in murder, nigga.
No, the honest thing is that
MC smart as fuck.
MC do his own taxes, bitch. I mean, and that's the example. You know, I actually go and speak to kids. I do a lot of speaking. And I tell children this. I say, listen, man. I say, even if you want to be a rapper, I said, if you don't know your mathematics, how you gonna know how to count your money? I said, if you don't know your social studies, you can't read a map, how you gonna navigate yourself around the United States to get to these shows? I said, if you don't know your English, how you gonna know how to read your contract? You don't know what the fuck you signing your life up to. So, like, in saying that, my mother was such a proponent. And one thing I liked about the way that my mother raised me, she never told me not to do something. She would always tell me the ramifications of the things that I've done.
Right.
So when I would go fuck up, she'd be like, I told you, nigga. And then my mother told me, she said, listen, when I was coming out of Mississippi, nobody believed that I could do it. My mother put up everything. And she honestly didn't think I could do it either. And she was like, that's my son. I love him. I fuck. Cause she told me, she was like, nigga, I ain't.
She called and told me this nigga ain't gonna make it.
I'm gonna fry you some chicken, baby. You be careful out there.
But she told me, she said,
May be the president. Eat this chicken, nigga.
She said the only thing that I asked from you is I asked you to get your education. And she told me, she said, listen. And then my uncle chimed in. My uncle was like, listen. She said, is what you do, do you think that it's unique? And I was like, yeah, it's unique. She said, well, it'd be unique in 4 years. Take your ass to college.
Go ahead.
And that's all my mother ever asked me to do, so I went and finished that.
So shout out to Miss Banner.
Mama
Banner.
Yeah.
And Uncle, was that your play uncle? Was it a real uncle?
No, he real.
Okay, because some people got play uncles. I ain't much your mom.
I feel like now that,
Your
especially
mama's ex-boyfriends and shit.
if you look at like the last 10, 15 years compared to like when we were really young, growing up, like we probably had a couple, like maybe 1 or 2 rappers, whatever.
I don't pay attention to nothing you say. I just see
It's
your
okay.
mouth
Just
moving.
keep looking at my mouth.
You know what? Me too.
Just keep looking at my mouth. That's all.
You must have one eyepiece. 'Cause this show got a pretty mouth.
No, listen. But nowadays, there's so many popular and successful rappers that people whether you want to be, whether you're a reluctant role model or you embrace it.
Are they really successful?
But they are successful and they are rich and they definitely are in the media's eye a lot more. I think there's a responsibility and I think people should be proud to be educated and not, glorify being a dumbass. Because I can't stand when a guy that's successful, yeah, you got money, you got swag, you got this, you got that, but you're a fucking dumbass. I'm a smart ass female, so I'm gonna check you and not be attracted to you and talk shit when you leave.
Yeah, see, now that
I don't think that the rapper should be held responsible. It's music. Music is just supposed to sell. I don't think David Banner or any other motherfucker is my role model. I don't want my daughter being
it's not
a
up
role
to you,
model.
Johnny Mack.
I used to be a kid too.
Can I chime in?
It's not up to you.
Yeah, sure.
I think it's not a rapper's responsibility to do shit but sell records. But I do think it's your responsibility if you that type of man. I was the same type of man when I was in the streets. I was doing the same shit, charity, giving away shit. I was doing that when I was a teacher. I used to teach school. I was the same type
What kind of rapper are you?
I was.
What did you teach? Were you a classroom teacher?
Nah, what I used to do is
MC teacher's age.
No.
He was grading all the raps.
Yeah. And I actually used to.
You dangle your participles in this one.
ass. I really, motherfucker.
The kids?
Yeah, I did. They used to get mad at me because I didn't.
Wait, you used to do what?
I used to whoop them. I used to grab the little motherfuckers up, throw them against the wall. But they was.
Hey, I was positive in my community.
What grade?
But they, I mean.
Junior high school,
Oh, you
middle
pass
school?
out the balls at recess.
No,
Yeah,
the reason why I did that is I used to
Even little kids?
No, I used to, not little kids, but I used to tell the
R. Kelly of
superintendents
hip-hop.
all the time.
Watch your mouth.
What? You're supposed to not be listening to me. You're supposed to just be looking at my mouth. You're not supposed to hear that.
Who was your principal, Michael Jackson?
Wow. Yeah, see, I could.
Hey,
There's such strong comebacks, but. What you say, Mr. King?
No, don't listen to him.
Mr. King, he runs shit it silently.
He don't run shit. It's his sweater. We just paid attention to his sweater.
Fucker, I shut all this shit down.
Let's go fuck with Jamie on his movies. I don't need this shit.
I'm gonna take my mic home, nigga.
And, dude, I saw King on the airplane one time, dude. He was playing the white folks so short. They was talking to him. He was like, it was like, you want something to drink?
Wave them off, yeah. That's that bougie nigga shit. Yeah.
I like that,
it.
though.
I love it.
Bring me the chicken.
I love when successful black people can do that. I love it.
I love it too.
So
I'm not even successful, but I still do it.
Ain't no ranch on this plane.
Mr. Dix.
Hey, I wanted to. It's so nice to hear about you working with kids and being a role model.
Louis Dix loves kids.
No, I do. I think it's important for males to be in young people's lives.
Mm-hmm.
Now, you didn't mention your father. You mentioned your uncle. Was your dad in your life?
Yeah, my dad just passed like 2 years ago.
I'm sorry to hear that.
And
Okay.
it was amazing to me because my father was he was a man's man, exactly like a general. And it's so funny when people say, what do I think separates me from a lot of different people is because I had my father in my life. And my father was the type dude, he whoop your ass. Mm-hmm. And I can remember asking my daddy after I started making money. I asked him, I said, Daddy, like, why we get along now? Because we didn't get along all while
I have
growing
to pay
up.
child support no more, nigga.
It's basically, he said, man, my dad told me, he said, I wasn't into making friends or being your friend. I was into making you into a man. He said, once I saw that you could navigate yourself by yourself in the world, then it's cool for me to be cool with you. And I asked him, I said, Daddy, what you need? He said, I don't need shit but you to get out of my house. If you ain't eating my food, sleeping in my house, burning up my gas,
Right.
Now,
I can make money.
That's a real man. He wouldn't take anything from you.
But I asked him, I said, Daddy, you want me to buy you a fishing boat?
Yeah.
We can do that, man. With the fish
How
finder
much
on that
for the
bitch.
Titanic? We're going to take a quick break and we're going to come right back. David Banner, man, you're doing a great job. You're very intelligent.
Every time you say David Banner, more girls
Every time you
walk
say
in.
it, girls walk in.
Say it again.
Say it, David
Say it one
Banner,
more
David
time.
Banner.
This one got on suede and
Actually,
left.
just come to my house and say it.
We'll be right back after
They
this.
won't
Like a
say.
sexy.
Yo, it's Friday. We ain't even got no music, but we still on and cracking. We with the incredible guest host,
David.
David Banner. This is song?
Banner.
You know what's crazy? I don't know none of your music except that
Fun
one
is a
song.
habit. That's my shit. Put it in the air with my broken
What's the name of this song, David Banner?
Speaker. Or 9mm, since y'all can play. Yeah.
He gonna know his own music.
Me, Snoop Dogg, Akon.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm positive.
Are you reading this?
Yeah, this nigga's reading his own.
Huh?
You reading your own song? Who's doing your?
No. There's some other business
I
going
thought you was
on.
one of the smart ones. Come on,
this
man.
nigga
David
right
Banner?
here.
I'm smart enough to know when to read, baby.
Well, what the fuck is this?
This
Come
nigga
on,
majored in
shit.
illiteracy.
But you was reading this and saying something else.
We're in the house with David Banner.
All
If
right.
you have a question for David, you can hit us up.
what's that, David? Every time you say David Banner, some girls walk in. This is fucking incredible.
Wow.
Yeah, but they all.
877-210-6106.
What, Louis?
When I go home and take a shower, I'm gonna say David Banner. When some bitch is gonna appear in my shower.
Louis Dick's gonna show
I
up.
call that safe sex.
Wow,
If she
wow.
got something to wash down the drain.
Oh, wow.
Hey, hold up, guys. Hold up, guys. Hold up. TDP tried to say something funny. What was it?
Go ahead. We're going on with the show. We're talking to David Banner right now.
Okay,
Louis
all right.
Dix.
Oh, wow.
I heard you put it out there.
Ooh, look at Louis Dix attacking.
No, I've yelled out some
TDP
duds like
versus,
that, so I recognize them when they come in. I was
You
like,
recognize
Nigga
that?
couldn't get fucked in a whole house with a pocket full of change. Nigga, this nigga
Wow.
fuck up anything. You in TDP. What we gonna do here at the Foxxhole, we are all excited to tell you about our Bud Lights. Drinkability. Everybody raise your bottle and taste some Bud Light.
I will not.
We are talking about drinkability. That's right, drinkability. Bud Light has something no other light beer has. A dude that can read properly. Superior drinkability, just the right taste, never feel it, and easy drinking. We like to have fun here on the show, and that means Bud Light. It's the #1 beer brand in America. Bud Light is refreshing and great tasting with smooth drinkability that we all like. If you want a party, you need a Bud Light. It's the perfect combination. Not too heavy, not too light. Make it the brand you enjoy whenever you want to have a good time here at the Foxxhole. Bud Light.
yeah, that's.
David Banner, will that work in front of Congress?
That nigga read like it's a fire drill.
He said, we like to have fun when we drink
Danger, Will Robinson. Danger.
Sound like R2D2.
and go by
The
Jamie
nigga version.
Foxx's album. Thank you.
That's right. Intuition.
And speaking of Bud Light, Louis Dix had a date.
Another Bud Light date.
I don't believe
And
that.
we had a little debate over this, but go ahead.
Okay,
Louis, tell us.
it was the third time out. This girl I know. She's cool. The one that came over and she had a little Xmas spent the night. Okay, nothing
The one that
happened.
fell asleep and you didn't take
Parmesan cheese
advantage
I
on
of
didn't
her
take
ankles.
advantage of
That's
no.
the girl
So
with
what
the,
happened was that
the rash.
the first time we had gone out, she had made a meal with some vegetables, bell peppers, the green peppers and all that, and some chicken, breast chicken, and some shrimp.
Chicken?
And brown rice. So what I did was, she was saying she was working all day. I was like, hey, come on by. And then, so she came over, and I had prepared dinner for her. And she looked at it like, I don't want that. I don't even know. Why you even make that? You should have asked me. I was like,
Bitch.
That's an ungrateful motherfucker.
I know.
I'm telling
I
you, so
can't
I
stand
walked
bitches
out
like
the
that.
house.
Ah.
I said, I'll be right back. And I walked out the house just to process
Should have
it.
got a roofie for her.
So our question was, would you be offended? Is that ungrateful? And Johnny Mack says he didn't think that was anything wrong with her
I don't think
response.
nothing wrong with it. That's not
If
offensive
a
to
guy
me.
tries to cook for me, I don't care what it is, I'll show appreciation because I think that's sweet to even put the effort into it.
Right, exactly.
Now, if it sucks, I
Y'all
mean,
so easy to please.
And no, and it was
We are.
fresh.
That's
It
why
was
we're
just
women,
Fresh
you know?
chicken breast.
Nigga cook y'all some rice and rolling. Y'all
And
gonna
some,
give some
and,
I love rice
and
and
brown rice, so I was thinking healthy. And shrimp. This, I mean, come on.
I think you need to pick better
She
bitches.
don't nobody
did
want
she-
that shit.
Maybe you should have offered her the Bud Light.
Maybe you should offer her some
before.
dick and rice.
But that's the thing. So I put it out, and I,
Bill, go get beef.
so first thing I did was I cracked my Bud Light. I didn't even offer her a Bud Light.
Should have cracked you in the head with Bud Light.
I had
Bud Light.
3 Bud Lights.
Y'all full of shit. You ain't had no motherfucking Bud Light. That's a sponsor.
Oh, way to ruin the Way to.
I
take
thought
money out
you
of
were
my
a
pocket.
college-educated man. Evidently, you
Follow
little
along.
knucklehead.
This section is sponsored
banner.
by Alcohol Anonymous.
See, what you have to understand, people, is that, of course, I was playing along like I didn't know. I was
Oh,
making
it
a
was
joke.
all
right,
Actually,
right.
I went way past you guys. Look, come
Right.
back with me.
Oh, whoa.
yeah.
That's how intelligent you
are
are,
smart.
Mr. Man, I'm right there with Black Moon Snake thing that you were in.
Wow.
What was it?
Black Snake.
It was a
Moaning.
great movie, though.
Nigga,
It was a great
please.
movie. It was. He played that role.
Wait, are you done with that story?
Nigga, 7 people saw that movie.
That's it?
That was my date. And then I
Boy,
drank
no.
my bud and she left. She got mad.
So let me ask you this, Louis Dix.
Yes.
You know, you've had at least 16 of these fucking Bud Light
No,
days.
I haven't.
And
Four.
any of them
Four.
are going to be
A six-pack.
successful.
But let me say one thing.
What's success?
They are really in here drinking Bud Light. I will say
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
We in here
Keeping
getting
it
fucked
trill.
up.
Yeah.
I know Bud Light don't want to hear that part of it.
Yeah.
King over there like, man, no, don't say fuck with Bud Light.
Yeah.
And because it's light, you can
We
drink
are
it.
really getting Star Wars in here.
Oh, shit. And because it's Bud Light, you can drink it while you're pregnant. You can use it while you're cooking. All kind of uses for Bud Light. Shout out to Bud Light.
Production.
Yeah, all that. Wash your hair with it, all that. Yeah.
But we don't want you
Bud
doing
Light.
anything around the house, Claudia.
Why?
You know, you are like Gilligan. You are accident prone.
I'm accident
I'm
prone.
Claudia
Oh.
has fell in her house, gave herself a concussion. She was taking a shower,
That
and
was in
somehow
Vegas.
she cut her fingers.
One too many Bud Lights.
One too many.
Shit.
Yeah. Yeah.
She needs to use a light. What happened to your finger, Claudia?
Well, I have 2 fingers that are messed up.
I heard
Two
that. That was funny.
situations. It was, yeah. Well, you know, I haven't
Thank
drank. I stopped drinking. And then I went to Vegas and I broke my 3-month streak and I drank too much Bud Light and other things. And I fell in my bathtub and I wasn't taking a shower.
You fell in the bathtub at the hotel?
Yeah, I was fully dressed, heels on.
I know exactly.
Wow.
I know exactly what to do.
What?
Me too.
What? So, anyways.
Let's see when I go out on a date to a winery.
And I'm going to be the bathtub and you can fall into me.
Hey, so Banner, you're inviting her to a Bud Light date.
I'm not, I can't handle my liquor. That's why I had to quit. I quit every 3 months. I'm going to drink every semester.
So, but at the house, you wasn't drinking shit.
Well, I realized I hurt my finger, but I didn't know if it was broken or not. And then I just said, you know, I'm going to go ahead and man up and just not do anything about
You're going to man up?
Man up.
We'll
You're
have
not going to woman up?
Whatever.
We'll have a child that go, yeah. I'd be like, blame it on the
And then I was
Maybe
cooking.
fall out the pregnancy.
I made a turkey dinner. You know I can cook. I made a turkey dinner and everything. And
Some yams.
I opened a can of yams. I didn't use fresh yams. I used a can of yams, and the lid didn't come off. So I pushed my thumb through the top, and it sliced through my finger really deep, and blood went all over my kitchen.
I'm turned on.
You're
all
eating. Wait,
over
Claudia.
my kitchen.
You're eating canned yams?
You're not fucking for 3 years.
Oh.
There's a lot of shit you should open up.
Don't attack my yams, nigga.
Yeah.
When you get your dick wet, you can talk about my cooking, all right?
Somebody done canned your yam.
You should. Nobody should eat canned yams. That's
Why not?
Because you should be able to make fresh yams. That's
Gives a
easy.
fuck about yams, nigga.
Fresh yams are easy. Canned yams.
We gonna go to the pool.
I'm in a rush. I got a social life, Louis Dix.
Yeah.
So, anyways, I
She's
had
getting-
to go to the emergency room, and yeah,
She's getting banged.
lost a lot of blood.
She's getting banged. Did you?
How'd you wrap it? What'd you wrap it in?
Paper towels.
Oh, I thought you might have used a tampon bandage
Oh
to
my
wrap it all up.
This segment is going really
Because I'm
bad.
saying, you know, tampon soaks up the blood, and you was
Yeah, but
hemorrhaging.
a tampon you stick up in something, so I would.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought
She
you
the
meant-
one with the wings
like a,
on
like
it.
a diaper or something, a finger diaper.
Since you was hemorrhaging, I thought maybe, you know, you might
I
have
lost,
had an extra.
I lost a lot of blood. I almost fainted.
That's what I'm saying.
And I tried to put my jeans on. I got it to my knees, and I had to give up. I passed. I was about to pass.
I know you
That's
could
all,
put them
that's all I
goddamn.
need.
Because all my jeans are
Just-
tight.
You see how
so-
tight Claudia jeans
It
is?
didn't
nigga?
matter. To her knees is enough room.
Oh, that's all.
Nigga, I'm
But I had
telling
a
you.
nightgown and my hair wrapped. It wasn't a good look.
It don't matter.
Oh, you don't even look at the face.
Nigga, she wearing yeast jeans.
Hey,
That's all right.
We gonna go to the poetess.
I don't have yeast.
Okay, did you guys, anybody catch the president on Jay Leno?
Yes.
last night?
Yes, beautiful
Yes,
show.
yes.
There's heat going around today because he was talking about his bowling. That
Shout
he
out to the retards.
He actually
Oh, I'm sorry.
bowled a 129, and he was like, it's like the Special Olympics or something, and a lot of people took offense to that.
Why? Why?
Well, Sarah Palin called him. She said, thanks. I'll be there.
It was a kid. and he
wow.
licked the bowling ball.
Oh, the banjo baby.
Are you saying the Down syndrome baby could beat Barack Obama in bowling?
No, because the last time he went bowling, he bowled like a 41 or something.
So he's improving.
So he's improving. He got to like 129, and he said that'd be good if I was in the Special Olympics. And I don't, why is that offensive? I
It's
don't get
true.
it.
Listen, everybody knows the bar is lowered for Special Olympics. As bad as it sounds, it's true. You will never see a retard running against
You're not supposed to say that.
What
a
they
fucking
are?
retard. You know what? Going against
And the black family, they retard.
Usain Bolt. You're not going to see that because it's going to be a mockery. Like, come on.
Right.
And I think if you have a handicapped child, you should dress them. Don't dress them in stripes and plaids, because that's right away. He's
You
handicapped.
should set them in
Get him a nice
solid
outfit.
colored straight jacket.
I see David Banner over there shaking his head. What is the political?
But you got to match the helmet with the outfit.
That's
But don't
coordinate.
But doesn't it seem like parents of retards don't give a fuck? Like they just kind of get them
If
whatever.
you want to disguise it, put the helmet on and a skateboard. They'll never know your
And
child is retarded.
and they always think they smarter than their kid.
You never see retard kids with some fresh Nikes or nothing. And they we gonna get you the Target shit. Don't
They
worry.
always got them elevator shoes on and shit.
That's fucked up.
Yeah,
Like
why
they-
don't you get?
Like they trying to cheat and kickball and shit.
If anybody has a retard kid, call in 877.
Hey, Mr. Vanner, why don't you sign a retarded rapper? That'd be
And
cool.
stop letting your child speak in public. This motherfucker.
MC Drool to the stage. MC Drool.
Y'all are
DJ
so
Slobberlot.
wrong. Y'all are wrong.
Slobberlot Records.
Look at my baby. That's my baby. He rapping. That's my baby.
These those slip and slob records. What they gonna call
MC
it?
Uneven.
Mama, when my next concert? Mama, I want me Kanye. I want me Kanye West. That's my wish.
But why is it bad that we're making fun of it? We make fun of everything else, but we make fun
Yeah, I
of
ain't gonna catch this one. His name is Plies the Poloist.
David Banner is disgusted.
Why?
He is turning his
Why?
lips
You ain't got
about
no.
Hey, they
Yeah,
got all the
we
good
started
parking
getting-
spaces. You
That's
can't
what
get
I'm
mad at
saying.
that. They got all the good parking
Yo,
spaces.
I go to the
That's why they
casino.
always come in first.
I go to the
They right by the door.
I go to the casinos. There's 4,000 parking spaces for the handicaps. Do they got dough to like waste like that?
I'm telling you.
Nigga, they get money from the government. They got a bailout.
And I see one nigga in the whole casino with a hat with a little propeller on top. That's it. And there's 4,000 spaces.
And they got these nice
Nigga,
souped
like
up. They got these nice souped up wheelchairs.
I gotta walk 4 miles to the entrance.
I seen one retarded dude with a
3,000
GPS system on his wheelchair. I'm like,
Yeah.
this nigga going places.
With a flat screen on the back of the.
and you can always tell when they got a good case, they got a really nice one. He's like,
Yeah.
oh yeah, he's settled.
Now, whoever said that about Barack, now you say that.
We said
That's
way
what-
worse.
It's just comedy.
He just touched upon it.
Barack was just making a
Well, the White House actually said of course, he didn't mean to any offense behind.
Do they really know if he's saying something
They're gonna
offensive?
sit down and try to find anything that man do.
Hey,
He's
man.
gonna be under the largest microscope in history, man. Call your fuck down. I always wonder why motherfuckers they judge everybody else so motherfucking harshly and don't
And then-
look at themselves.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I do that too.
Say something.
What
We all
was the
do
governor
that.
that was having sex at the LAX airport? He tapping motherfuckers underneath the bathroom stall. What's that governor?
Oh
yeah.
yeah, the gay guy. Yeah.
I mean, I was telling the motherfucker.
Twinkle Toes. Governor Twinkle Toes.
I was
Governor
telling-
One Flush.
I was telling the motherfucker a couple days ago, everybody talking about the stimulus plan, but ain't a motherfucker talking about the idiot that put us in a position where we need a
Right,
They
motherfucking
ain't talking
stimulus
about
plan.
Madoff. He got all Madoff with all the money. Ain't nobody talking about that
They
hunky.
said he can't speak to anyone in jail. He's by himself, and he's really.
I heard they just arrested his accountant.
They should, because they're all in on it. He didn't do it by himself.
I wish I worked for that motherfucker. I would have took a nice little intern job.
Yeah, have a little
Man.
rape sex.
He thought he had 50 billion. That nigga be 3 billion short.
I don't know
What the fuck
where
happened to
it
Johnny Mack? That nigga bought an island, nigga.
And I would have told him.
I go buy an island next to Tyler Perry's island, nigga.
Wow, what would it be called?
Mine be called Man. His be called Whoa, man.
I fear jail. I don't. That's one thing I don't want to go to
You
jail.
should not go to jail.
I don't want to go to jail.
You shouldn't.
Yeah, I don't see any
I don't know
upside
how
in
you'd
that.
fare in jail, Louis.
Yeah, I don't see any upside.
Well,
in
you
jail.
Williams 1, 2, 3. Dix 69. Front and center.
Speaking of jail, did you guys
Your
hear?
mustache tickles my ass, Louis. Your mustache tickles my ass.
Speaking of jail, did you guys hear the
Taint
guy
tickler.
that the guy who threw the shoe at Bush got 3 years?
Why?
For what?
that all?
Why? He missed.
All right.
Exactly.
Y'all notice the most gangster shit about that? Now, as much as I'm not a proponent of Bush, did you see how that motherfucker moved?
He ducked.
They're like, whoo,
Yeah.
whoo. Bush like, shit. nigga.
He might be mixed. He has a little fast
Hey,
twitch
nigga.
muscles to him, didn't he?
But what was cold about it, the dude threw both shoes.
Yeah.
So now you getting arrested in your stocking feet and shit.
But how the fuck he get out the second shoe, though? If it would have been a nigga, boy, after that, he would have put his Jordan out. They'd be like, nigga.
Yeah, but see,
Yeah,
the nigga
yeah.
would have had his shoe tied. That's what fucked it all up.
Those are Special Olympic
The
shoes.
nigga, he needs some chicken grease in his shoes so he can slide right off.
Man, he got 3 years
He
for
got
that?
3
For that?
years.
He
for
didn't even
that.
hit him.
Man, I have done way worse shit than that.
Yeah, Claudia.
Oh.
Tell me about it.
Yeah.
My trips to Chicago back in the
Yeah.
late 90s. Shout out to
She
them.
told the dude to stop. That's got to be
Nah, I
criminal.
was making money. Pay me in 5.
Speaking of
Anyways.
people doing scandalous shit, the one of the singers from
Y'all
Soul
know.
for Real is on the run.
They're still alive?
One
yeah,
of them.
he's on the run for he's been involved or
Campbell?
allegedly
Oh.
involved with an identity theft scam.
Can he call it raindrop?
He was trying to get the identity of one of the Velvet DeVoe
I was
niggas.
say
with a
so the
career.
identity of another bad creation.
A group that sells records.
Supposedly he scammed hundreds of people in the Atlanta area.
Soul for real nigga?
Yeah.
So he
Yeah.
scammed more people than records he sold?
Yeah.
Said
Wow.
hundreds?
It went from soul for real to on the land for real.
David Banner.
David Banner, let me ask you
He's
this.
disgusted.
Why?
He wants no parts of this. He's
David
like,
Banner.
Fire my agent. Who got me on this bullshit?
Do you really, we just gonna keep it real. Do you really like,
I feel dizzy.
feel good about when you see a rapper fall off? Does that make you feel good? Because you got more record sales for yourself.
What do you think about Coolio smoking crack in 09? Like, who does crack in 09? Johnny Mack, you retired from selling crack.
I retired right back in 87.
You didn't know niggas are still selling.
I did.
Quit.
Man, it's a harsh reality to me. I don't even like to look at like what happened to the old rappers and
like who? Name a few.
And the old R&B cats, because it's like inevitably one day that's gonna be me, whether I like it or not. Like it's gonna be a day that your music career, as you start, you have to end. As you born, you're gonna die. So it's like, being that I'm one of those people. It's hard for me to look at it because I know it's hard, especially when they used to. I'm gonna keep on diversifying and doing other things.
That's what I was gonna say. But you're gonna be you majored in business in college, so you'll be a lot smarter in your business.
But I'm saying,
because a lot of entertainers. A lot of entertainers, they don't handle their business, so when it is time for them to retire, they don't have money or anything to fall back on.
The same thing happened to me, even though I was a business
major.
Off? Nobody told me about, taxes, and as soon as you get that first big check, half of that goes to the government. Yeah, you go buy
Speedy
grandma's
house. A child support.
He has 8 kids.
Speedy has 8 kids. Yeah, we call him Octopop.
He's not here right now. He's on the road. He's a comedian.
Okay,
Speedy.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
David, finish saying.
He's on the social service tour.
Wow. Speedy, get a rubber, man.
He has rubbers. That's the problem.
Yeah.
What am I reading?
Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, we were saying
Sorry.
we wanted you to continue about what are you going to do after your career,
your
your rap career.
Yeah, what are you playing?
Well, actually, right now, I'm diversifying in a lot of ways. I got applications on Apple. I'm actually going to be one of the first young black men to have a workout application on Apple, because after I lost people don't know I lost 50 pounds because I was about to die. I had high blood pressure, real high blood pressure. I was close to diabetes, and and I had sleep apnea. And I actually was in a motorcycle accident. When they rushed me to the emergency room, they wasn't even worried about where I had gotten fucked up on a motorcycle accident. They said, you about to die from high blood pressure. Damn. So like when I talked to the doctor, and the doctor said a combination of those 3 ailments, that I was gonna die in like 2, 3, 4, 5 months. So, dude, I got on the motherfucking treadmill. I actually ended up hiring, this is my trainer back here, Scott Parker, True Results.
Shout out.
And we ended up losing 50 pounds. And everybody in the hood was like, well, damn, if David Banner is honest enough to tell, shit, man, I got high blood pressure, too. Then I started seeing all kind of rappers popping high blood pressure pills. And it's like, damn. And everybody was coming to me like, damn, Banner, like, how did you do it? And I was like, well, shit, we always give our shit away for free. Have y'all seen the new... the white girls on TV doing the Magic City dance?
We like to call them hunkies.
I like you.
Hey, I say nigga, I call them hunkies.
Well, we say Peckerwoods.
There you go.
Redneck.
Shout out to my family that's listening.
That's right.
Just half your family.
Yeah, the half side.
She's half white. She's half white.
Italian.
real?
I'm Italian.
Yeah, part of them are Packers.
She's from the bottom of the boot. Don't worry about it.
Half Italian.
So what I was saying was, I was like, man, well, let me show folks how I did it and make a little paper off of it too. Also, we doing.
So you're not showing them how you did it.
Yeah, I'm showing them how
You
I
are
did it.
exploiting the people.
By DVD or what do you
No,
do?
it's on the
Fucking
application.
Jesse
It's on
Jackson, you.
On your
it's
Apple.
on your Apple.
And I just heard that Apple is leaving that open for everybody to put their own applications on the new
It
phone.
is.
What does that mean? So I can click on there and pay and then see your workout plan? Is that
Well,
what
you
it
don't
is?
have to pay. I work you out.
Well, yeah,
for free.
well, that's a given, but I'm saying for these niggas right here.
Oh, they gotta pay.
Okay, so what would they have to do? Just so I look at my
No,
TV?
trust me, Claudia, you'll pay. Maybe not right away, but you'll pay.
That's fine.
It could be balls on your bill.
Oh, okay.
I have a question for you, Mr. Banner. I have a question for you.
I like you,
I'm
dog.
an entrepreneur. I'm
It's a-
diversified.
Is this a love connection?
No, it's not.
Okay,
Yeah,
sorry.
you're going to be in the middle.
Yeah, I was just about to say that. Blame it on the. Oh,
Going to blame it on your bag.
Damn it. Louis Dix had a question, though.
Yeah,
No,
I
you
did
don't.
have a question, but what I did was I threw it to Poetess because she's more knowledgeable than I am because I wanted her to
life.
articulate it the right way.
But so we hear that you're a great producer as well as a rapper.
just won a Grammy.
Congratulations.
Really?
Oh,
For
wow.
what song?
Nice.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, good
For what
job.
song?
Lil Wayne.
Which one?
With the whole album. Everybody that was on that
So
album.
what
got a
was your
Grammy.
role in you produced a couple tracks off the Carter
Yeah,
album?
actually on the original card, I had about 5 tracks. Then it was revamped, and it ended up being just one. It's La La with Briscoe and Busta Rhymes. on that jump.
Yeah, I have a great question. No, seriously. You had said that you're educated, you're smart, but sometimes you might have to slap somebody to let them know who you are. Working with all these rappers, knowing who you are, sometimes they're pretty ignorant. Have you ever had to adjust and say, look, let me just straighten this out?
Have you ever wanted to slap one of them upside the head?
Yeah, let's get into the real shit.
Yeah, who
You ever slap Kumo D?
Who do you want
At the Wild Wild West.
Who do you want to fight?
Or who you've educated. It might have been something that
Fuck
you've
the
helped.
education.
If you could bitch slap one rapper, who would it be? Or have you?
Nelly.
Come on, one, just one.
Why you keep bringing up Nelly?
You want to slap the Band-Aid off Nelly?
Is there some beef with you, Nelly?
It is. I heard.
What happened?
Actually, I did tip drill for Nelly. I done a lot. That's family right there.
Well, you wanted to fight somebody.
Come on,
you kind of violent.
the Foxxhole. We need some dirt.
Somebody called you a fat fuck and it just threw you off.
Yeah, what happened?
Come on.
No, honestly, I say if you handle yourself a certain way, people have a certain amount of respect for you. You know
Okay,
what I'm
that's a
saying?
good answer, but we
Yeah,
need the dirt.
come on.
now.
Hey, call his
Well,
boys. His
come
boys
on.
will tell the truth.
Yeah,
David, what do you feel about the whole T.I. situation? He's looking at maybe doing a year, I think, at the end of this month, and
Come up, nigga, record sales.
and the whole
Straight now.
You should have
thing
put some
about.
dope in his car. I'm trying to help you, nigga. Shit.
Or let me ask you too, what do you feel about the whole snitching thing in the hood?
What do you mean?
Like they had a campaign, no snitching, people wearing T-shirts.
Well, I agree with it, but what we have to understand as young black folks is there are exceptions to every rule.
That's true.
Now, if it's a
That's
rapist sitting next door to you and you know that they raping kids, motherfuckers need to know about that.
Right, that's right.
You know what I'm saying? If somebody that murdered somebody and they may murder your children or may murder somebody in your family or your mother, a motherfucker need to know about that person.
Right.
But if you a weak ass lower middle class motherfucker who didn't have no business selling drugs in the first place, you step out on the block because you done heard a motherfucking rap song and you do the crime but won't do the time. There's young motherfuckers that's doing crimes knowing that they can snitch with the intent to snitch. I have a fucking problem with that.
That's right.
But I also think that's something that should be dealt with inside of our community. We need to start whooping motherfuckers' asses again. I personally believe you need
You
to
talking about parents?
No.
'Cause I'm
Parents, niggas in the hood. It's like everybody.
It's kind of hard to take an ass whooping in 2009.
Shit.
It's kind of hard.
People pull out guns.
You know what? I
I'm
agree with you.
I put it to you like this. You have to put people in the situation to know that it's a group. It's a community situation.
Thank you.
You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
And people do what they know they can do. I will give you an example. When I was young and the OG hustlers on the block, if you had some potential, they wouldn't let you
That's
out
right.
there.
Absolutely, yep.
And if you were hustling, you couldn't sell dope to pregnant women.
What?
You couldn't sell dope to children.
Johnny
It
Mack.
just didn't happen. If you did,
Johnny
something
Mack.
would happen to you.
Right.
You know what I'm
you
saying?
get more money.
No, I agree with you.
I'm selling crack too.
Then the babies
Don't
in
take money out of my pocket.
No, Mr. Ben, I agree with you because there needs to be some kind of moral compass, some kind of moral guard
Nigga, I'm
back
selling
on the
crack.
block
How's
to
that
where
wrong?
we as men step to these little punks and let them know. I mean, you might not step to it. There's a certain way to do
You
it.
got to be polite.
You got a certain way to do it. But what I'm saying is that if there's a moral outcry from all of us in the neighborhood to make these boys step up, I'm just saying stop hurting the old people and the young people. That's all I'm saying. The
That's
kids.
everybody.
It's no reason,
middle,
and I think a lot of it has to do with the way women are thinking. A lot of you women, not all of you, but a lot of you women are so into becoming men. You need to work back to being women so we can be men, so we can nurture our children better.
Hold on now.
They're a little confused.
Hold on now.
Go ahead.
A guy once said to me, he's like, why do you act so manly? I said, well, one of us has to. A lot of men are forgetting how to be men because they don't have a man in their house, or some of them are just, let's just say it, are just some bitch ass niggas. So a lot of times women, do you think I want to be a tough girl? No, I would love to play.
Yes, you do.
No, I don't. I would love to play the role of being the delicate woman and have the man be the leader, but there's a lack of male. Listen, my voice is fucked up. All right, you right about that, nigga. You right, nigga. No, but I'm saying a lot of times women do that out of necessity. It's not because women would love.
You're gonna hate my answer.
Even the toughest woman would love to have a tough, strong
You're
man
gonna
to
hate my
lead them.
answer.
It's true.
But when
I'm a
you
woman,
get
I'm
one,
telling
but when you guys
You don't
get
want Johnny
one,
Mack to talk? Okay, I'll wait.
Okay, I'm sorry.
But
Go
we
ahead,
was
Matt. Go
debating.
ahead. No, go ahead, Matt.
But we was
My hand was up and everything.
Okay, go ahead. I
man.
didn't see it. Go ahead, my fault. Go ahead, Matt.
Well, I agree with Louis Diggs. And Claudia, I think that you're 100% wrong. Because you said we don't want to be the man in this relationship.
I'm telling
So
you,
now it's
with
two
my
dudes
parents-
going out?
No, I said
If you are a lady, you are a lady at all times.
I'm not gonna be a dude.
I did not interrupt your soliloquy.
Yeah, you
Please.
kinda did.
please.
Kind of did the
I will
end.
pull a track list.
I will fuck you. I will call the police on you.
Well, my name is David
That's
Banner.
the problem.
I know your real name.
Did you just say you would call the police?
I know his real last name.
That's
hysterical.
That's one of the problems.
But David
Go ahead,
Banner, you
go ahead.
touched on something that kind of threw me off, but I think it might have been true. You said back in the day, if you was a kid on the block and you had potentials, the OGs would run you the fuck off. And I'm looking back over my life, nobody ran me the fuck off.
But
So
they-
I'm up there.
They knew what they was doing, nigga.
You come on out here, let me give you
I was only 3 years old when I sang.
let me give you the slap.
I agree with Claudia in the sense that I think we both, on both sides, need to come a little back to the middle.
I agree.
And actually honor each other, what we
said,
bring into the
"Come to
table.
the middle."
This nigga straddle the field. You nigga Carl Lewis.
No, what I'm saying as far as to
No,
you
men
respect
need to
me.
step up more, and women need to, I think
Step
there's
down
something to
more.
be said. Not step down, but I think there's something to be
It's
said about
you women.
traditional roles. No, it's
David
not.
Banner, a young lady called me on Action Tuesday night, and I was
You
gonna let her
can't go
come
by the
through.
girls you talk to because you said they make bad decisions if they get with you. Remember?
That's why I don't respect you.
I know. but
You
said
in the
that,
club,
though.
bitch, and you said yes to me?
I
All
know.
these other niggas?
I know.
You make bad decisions. I don't trust her. So this girl told me, she said she wanted to come through because she wanted to bust a nut. I'm like, what, bitch? You got nuts? What is that for a lady?
She's not a lady. She went home with you the first night.
No, we had talked 4-5 hours. Trust me. But it threw, even me in all my wild ways, that threw me off.
But wait a minute. Don't you think that's kind of a double standard? Like, you want to bring a girl home that night and fuck, and then you want to kind of hold it to the standard of being a lady. So which one is it? So I feel like there's a kind of a contradiction.
Ladies,
I think
ladies,
she made the decision from when she said yes.
thank you.
She did.
A lady made a decision.
She did, but I'm saying, but you're saying like, oh wow, you're talking like this, but she
You
probably
don't want a girl to say, I'm coming through to bust a nut.
I agree with you. It does sound
I'm
kind
gonna
of
get
crazy.
my own baby bat on my back,
It
bitch.
does sound kind of stank nasty. It does kind of.
That's nasty.
But a lot of times, what girls will do to try to like be on a
I was
man,
there going, ugh.
girls will be like to try to be more tough.
Right, right.
Because they think you talk like that, so he'll like me more if I talk like
But
his voice.
no,
like girls are like that.
I don't know how David Banner does in Mississippi, but I don't want no girl to talk like me. Have you heard the way I talk?
I know.
Nigga, this is in my prayer.
It's atrocious.
That's how I pray.
It's horrible.
Jesus, give a nigga something.
Hey,
God
Mr.
damn, you ain't gave me nothing 3 years, nigga.
Mr. Banner, I wanted to ask you
nigga
about.
right here.
Well, I'm just thinking that your future. You have a family, kids, wife. Where are you? Well, you don't have a wife because you're hitting on
I
Claudia.
think he is married though. Aren't you married?
No,
I thought I heard that about you.
No.
because it's going to be interesting to how you're
So,
going to
hey,
be raising
Get
your
married,
children.
It's okay to cheat.
Do you have a white woman?
No.
Okay, let's check.
No. I honestly,
It's okay to have a white woman or two.
All this pro-black stuff, and then he got a white girl. That'd be hilarious.
Yeah,
That would
nigga.
be funny. He does. She's Asian, isn't
She
she?
give you a ride to the
David
Black Panther
Banner.
meeting.
David Banner.
I get some chicken on the way.
She's Asian, isn't
she can finance my social movements.
There you go. You always need a white woman on your side.
Wow, you do. That's true.
Now I'm gonna tell you something.
That's how you get Claudia. You
Like
get
my
Bob.
mom, yeah.
Claudia's
And
like,
this was a crazy realization that I had. I had been hustling so hard. I came literally off of being homeless in my van. I sold 100 CDs. Made 100 CDs at $10 a piece. Made $1,000.
all this in the bad health, nigga. You was doing it.
End up getting 1,000 CDs, selling $1,000, making $10,000, taking $5,000, and buying a cheap ass van with it, and buying some more CDs. Coming from that point, I've literally been working for 7 years straight. So I turned around and I looked. I was like, damn, what was all that for? Where's the family and the kids and all that kind of shit? And you get to a point in your career where you have to make a decision of
Balance.
what's really important, and you got to make a balance. And right now I'm at a point of really trying to balance it out.
Good for you.
So you got a
Good.
woman, or you're looking for a wife, or you got
No, he
some-
has a nurse.
Are you looking for another band and some more CDs?
you're looking for a good cook that won't give him gout.
I'm just really looking for a motherfucker that don't stress me.
Yeah, I hear you.
Cause it's like
you can't handle that.
women say they want successful. Women say they
That's
want
tough on the heart.
successful. Women say they want successful men, but damn, I can't be successful laying up under your ass. I gotta go.
That's
right.
what I'm saying.
You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
Yeah.
So how's your health right now?
My health is great.
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 How's the blood pressure?
It's
It's good?
Wonderful.
How's the sugar? Diabetes? It's good?
It's all good, and I'm standing
So do
up
you
strong.
have a defibrillator in your Bentley?
So what do you do to control it?
Control what?
Your
Lot of
your
leafy vegetables,
your
green.
heart,
Chicken.
your heart, your
Chicken.
you
Chicken.
eat differently.
He
What
had high blood pressure. He
High
didn't quite get diabetes.
Well,
Okay, thank you.
actually,
He had lower beaters.
honestly, with the one of the crazy things about the high blood pressure, I did all that shit and found out it was genetic.
Wow.
So it wasn't really. I mean, it went down a whole lot, but
But it's good to not be fatty.
Yeah, still good.
So you had to cut down on your Kool-Aid intake.
Yeah. And then it fucked up as kids. I sat back and we were looking at this, the shit we used to eat when we were young. I'm talking about, this is what we had for dinner. Damn, 9 laters.
Chico sticks.
Jay's potato chips, motherfucking Coke. You know what I'm saying? Go home, eat some Kool-Aid, and a damn Little Debbie cake.
You know what's crazy about that?
And then if your parents got
a 7-course meal.
Who remembers Vienna sausage?
Last night I had a zinger and some Lay's potato chips and a Coca-Cola. That's my dinner.
You guys remember Spam?
Yeah,
Ew,
sure did.
That's gross.
Well, Spam
David,
was
I was gonna ask you, what's next for you? You have a new album coming out this year?
I'm actually concentrating on movies. Just really trying to just take it to the next level and learn how to create our own content. Like, I really looked at music and saw what direction it was going in. We're gonna have to start making our own shit, because every motherfucking audition I go to, you sell crack? No.
Wow.
Okay, kill somebody? No. It's like, as much as people say they want to see us act and be better actors, in a lot of cases we don't.
Because I did take you out in this Christmas.
Yeah.
So it sounded.
So I heard you're gonna be in this Thanksgiving this year.
And it's funny. Every role that after I did this Christmas, every role that I got after that was the same exact part.
But that's not a bad thing, though.
I don't know, man.
We gonna go.
It's hard to get out that shit once you start.
It's hard to get in that shit.
So you were saying
Look
that
at these niggas.
you're
We here with y'all.
That's all
right. I know this dude by the last name of King. He got it.
Yeah, he gonna put you in held up 3, nigga. Trust me.
Really go nowhere.
Yo, we got a phone call for you. I'm holding this up. We got a phone call for you. We got Eric from San Diego. What's up, Eric?
What's happening, guys?
What's going on, man?
Hey.
I'm just chilling, man. I just, I'm not trying to start up no bullshit or nothing. I listen to you guys' show a lot. I'm a white dude. A lot of my buddies and shit, they say I'm like half black just because I feel like I got a lot of soul in me and shit, you know?
That's right.
So for real?
Got one James Brown CD.
so what's your question or comment?
I grew up for like 4 or 5 years in Dallas, Texas. I got a basketball court named after me in an apartment building where I'm the only one who stood up for fucking, you know what I'm saying? Like, just doing things and having fun instead of like fucking around with gangs and shit like that. But, the part I grew up in, it was like Dallas, like Oak Cliff, Texas, which I was pretty much the only white boy around. But
shout out to Oak Cliff.
I do feel like I'm very diversified in that nature, and I sit here at some points in time and listen to your shows, and it just feels like, I mean, just personally, like whether I'm white or black, it feels totally like just racist. You know what I mean? And I'm saying, if you guys don't give a fuck about what I think, then that's cool too. But you know, like, I'm just a regular listener that, like I said, I feel diversified enough to throw my opinion out.
Well, how do you feel about Rush Limbaugh?
I don't even really. I mean, I don't read too much into him. You know, I'm saying I listen to your guys' show, and I think there's fucking fucked up people out there in every race and fashion and fucking color, creed, however you want to call it. But
do you know that Rush Limbaugh has 40 million listeners?
What about us makes you?
What about his influence? What about his influence on the majority of white America?
First of all, I would like to say, Eric, a black man can never be a racist. Yep. Only white folks can be racist, because to be a racist in those days and times, they control what black people can say, do, go, and when they can work. No black man is in that power, even though we got Barack as the president. But, you know, now we don't have racism or segregation, so we can go anywhere we want to, except for Beverly Hills. So when you say that we
still have racism.
No, I said a black man. He said that we are racist.
No, I'm saying we still have racism in America.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah, because the Mayflower and the Pendleton didn't have shuffleboard and backgammon.
Yeah, there was no basketball court on that shit.
No.
I'm interested to know what about the show makes. Is it when we say the word nigga or honky? Is that the part that bothers you, or what about the show specifically?
Oh, you know what? Like those fucking words are just tossed. And I for one, like, I agree. Like, I got black friends, white. I got all kinds of friends. You know what I mean? And I'm for one that is like, for sure, that a black person is, if anyone's allowed to say like those type of words, just because of what my fucking, you know what I'm saying, forefathers did to your forefathers. Like, you guys got that fucking right. I give that to you. But at the same time, like, it's not even just those words. It's the, like, the way that, like, I will catch a feeling, you know what I'm saying, or a vibe off of the shit.
I was about to say that. Let me say that. Welcome to how we feel every motherfucking minute and second of our life, sir.
Since 1555.
Hell yeah. And let me tell you something else. What you have to understand about racism, sir, you have racism, the word racism, we first have to agree on it. In order to be a racist, you must first have power. And then after that power, you must have power to discriminate against somebody else and keep them from doing something.
Suppression.
Good or bad, if we say something that really, really offends you, you can probably call your great-great-uncle and the Fox show will be off the motherfucking air. The truth is, even the word cracker, that's not even racism. Do you know what a cracker is? A cracker was the person who was still
cracking the whip.
That was cracking the whip. Even the negative shit that we say about white people has a positive twist to it. What we need to stop doing is being racist towards black folks, because all we do is hurt our motherfucking self. And sir, the truth is, we don't have no motherfucking power to be racist, and we happy that you listening to this motherfucking show. And what you do to make us act and feel better is go buy Jamie Foxx album and drink a Bud Light. I learned the errors in my ways, people.
High five me, Lou.
And David Banner for vice president.
And tune in to alumniroundup.com.
I was gonna say, no, that was great. That was actually really funny.
That really was good.
As I won't say devil's advocate, but okay, I agree. You know, we definitely don't have the power to impose to withhold things from white people to oppress. We can't oppress, but we can still be viewed as, maybe people don't understand that definition of racist, but we can still convey a negative kind of vibe of how we're acting. And
maybe it's prejudice. We're
prejudice. Exactly. But just because we are, it's been done to us, should we be more sensitive about how we're making white people feel?
But
I think we should.
It goes along with the Whoopi Goldberg piece. You know what I'm saying? When somebody said they didn't like the way she dressed and whatever.
Anonymous bitch.
Here we are on radio. We just are adding comedy. You know what I'm saying? We're not trying to unravel Einstein theory. We're not trying to solve cure the common cold or cancer. We just bring it to you comedy. So it takes a real negative-minded person to think if we say nigga or hunky and use it as a racist term or we're being racist. How can a white man, if I can quote Malcolm X, remember he said the chicken coming home to roost? How can a white man who have crucified and killed and murdered us for many hundreds of years call and say we're wrong and we're racist because are we oppressing you?
It all comes back to chicken.
It's the chicken. Is Eric?
Yeah.
Is Eric?
It's the chicken coming home to fry. That's what it is.
Maybe for every time we say nigga, we say honky.
Hey,
that we
Eric,
make it
I
easy.
say honky.
Eric, you here?
No, he's gone.
Okay.
You just asked me if it was the words that you guys said that offends me, and I told you straight up no. But you guys are throwing that back at me, though. I'm the words that you say. The niggas, the fucking honky.
Hey.
Doesn't offend me.
Hey.
What is it exactly?
So what is it then? What is it then?
You know what I think it is?
Said that sometimes, like I said, sometimes the things that you guys are talking about gives me that vibe. Like what you just asked David Banner. You asked him, do you got a wife? Is she white? Is she white? You know what I'm saying?
My man, it's
because
called
we want to
comedy.
know.
Hold up.
It's called comedy.
Since I said that comment, let me just say this. My mother's white, and I just thought it's so. I think I find funny things and things that are ironic.
The fact that a lot of rich people have white.
Yeah, because he's rich.
Quincy Jones.
It's listen, Eric. Is that your name, Eric? Yeah. White boy. It's not a racist thing, and it's like this. It's like you said, it's comedy, and comedy sometimes makes you feel uncomfortable, and that's why you laugh, and that's why we do it. And like the fact that he's so pro-black and all this, and spoke to Congress and successful, the fact that he would turn around and have a white wife is fucking hysterical.
It's not
racist.
Did you hear the part about she can drive you to the Black Panther meeting and all that? You didn't hear that part?
And also, we all have to understand, sir, and I mean this. This is David Banner. The truth is, in a lot of cases, it hurts because a lot of it is true.
Bam.
A lot of it is true. And as far as us being racist, I have to be honest with you, sir. A lot of people that help in any movement that black people have ever had has been key white people. There's never been a movement. Right now in business, it's probably more black folks.
Right.
The thing is that what we have to understand as a community, we have put up with this shit for years, sir. And it may be a little bit painful only because it's true.
So how I want to ask the caller, how do you feel about the Obama chicken fingers, the watermelons on the lawn? Do you think that's offensive? Do you think that's racist? Is he still there?
Again, like, I do. Sometimes I have fucking sat there and literally cried because of the shit that I seen that fucking white people did to fucking, not even just to black people, to fucking Japanese people, to, like, we are just fucking crude. Like, I'm telling you straight up, I agree 120% that we're just a fucking fucked up bunch of fucking idiots. But at the same time, like, for everybody to grow, especially you, Dave, I'm serious. I know you know what I'm talking about. For every one of us to grow as people as a whole, and under God's fucking, like, people, like, we all need to love each other and not you know what I'm saying, not throw negativity, like I said, two wrongs don't make a right.
You throwing negativity right now. The fuck?
Mr. Dix, let me say something. Excuse me. One thing that I want you to always remember, again, this is David Banner, is that in most cases when you're dealing with black folks and people say that we're angry and people say that we counter racism and all that, anything that you ever hear about a black person saying, usually something has happened to us to make us feel that way.
Correct.
It pisses me off so bad when people say, David Banner, you're angry. Yeah, because I just got pulled over by the motherfucking cops.
Damn,
because I just got shot at. Hold on. Damn, because I'm still getting called a nigga. Damn, it's still hard for my folks to get jobs. Everybody was talking about, like, and I went through this Obama realization that everybody was happy about us having a black president, and I was just in this make-believe world, and one day it snapped. I was like, I am so very happy that we have a black president, but folks still fucked up. America is still racist. So what I need you to understand is, first of all, I thank you for being brave enough to call, and we're not bashing you, and thank you for being a part of the movement, because the fact that you listening to Foxxhole and not Rush Limbaugh tells a lot about you. And don't take it personal. We just had an opportunity to say, cracker, it feels good. They've been saying nigga for 300 years. Just give us about another 50 years and just say it. Hold on, let me say it again. Cracker. Oh,
shit.
Crack is not offensive.
Hey,
I
want to say.
I was gonna say that. What about? Oh, go ahead, Louis.
No. What I want to say is,
I'll never be able to run for president now. Y'all just ruined it all.
Oh yeah.
I wanted to thank Eric first of all, because evidently he listens to the show. He took the time to call in.
It's time to call the show.
Yeah, and that means a lot. And he stood up. But I want to say, I think what happens sometimes with other people's, all people, is we get an insight to other people's world where we get to peek into it. And what Eric is doing right now is getting to peek into our world with this Foxxhole. Mm-hmm. He's peeking into our feelings, our emotions, what gets us excited. And so in turn, that makes him get angry or excited. He's going on our vibe. So I appreciate that what's happening is our truth is giving you a better understanding of our life. Eric, and that's what's important, because we've done hundreds of years of learning your truth so we can have a better life. Right. We've had the mainstream.
Hundreds of years learning their life.
Their life. We had to learn how to speak. We had to learn how to speak. We had to learn their grammar. We had to learn their history, and then dig deep for our own history.
No, it was thrust upon us. We didn't learn it. It was thrust upon us.
I feel like I should have some neck bones just to celebrate all this bullshit.
Some Obama chicken fingers.
Some Obama chicken fingers.
How can we get some of those?
Okay.
Eric, we appreciate your call, and thank you.
Big shout out
to San Diego in the house.
My mother says hello.
Big shout out to Mississippi.
See you in Compton tomorrow.
I miss y'all.
I don't want to shout him out. I just didn't like the whole fucking vibe that he brought in.
Well, he has a right to feel offended.
He don't have a right to feel
Everybody doesn't have to go.
I think it was a little bit different because I could hear the pain in his voice.
He seemed like
he wanted to be black.
Yeah, he wanted to be black.
How can he have pain in his voice? He can want to be black when it's appropriate.
I think he's.
I bet when he get pulled over, all that want to be black shit is throw the fuck out the window.
Here's my life insurance officer.
I think he's genuinely. I think he's maybe genuinely disgusted with some of the things that white people have done. He sounded like he was genuinely disgusted at and embarrassed at some of the things that his people have done.
He got a designated nigga to whoop when the cops pull him over in his trunk right now. We got another racist call from Arkansas.
Oh, shit.
Arkansas.
Shout out.
Yo.
Hey.
Turn your radio down, please.
Oh, I'm sorry about that, man. Well, I actually had a situation happen to me right now. I wonder if y'all can help me analyze, right?
Okay.
By the way, I graduated from David Banner's alma mater. We both went to Southern, whatever.
Southern U.
What's up? SSU. What's up, homie? But I was I'm the only engineer at my company. I'm the only black engineer, mind you.
Congratulations.
And I'm making big money, trying to make big decisions. I take this white guy out to lunch,
and all that. Okay, he and I sitting in the restaurant talking. I'm the only black person in the restaurant too. Then another guy walks in. He sits to the back. So the guy I'm talking to gets up, goes to the restroom, and I'm thinking about what he wants to present to me, how much money it should cost us, blase blase. He comes back and sits with the other guy, starts talking to him, thinking that's me.
Oh, hilarious! Oh, it seems like all black folks look alike.
Exactly.
Damn.
Well, we kind of do.
Yeah, we do. Huh? Well, maybe he didn't like you.
Did you order the chicken?
Maybe the other dude was paying for the beer. You know, it's a lot. He said order the chicken.
All right. I'm about 6'4", 230. The other guy is probably, he was light-skinned, about 5'4", something like that. I mean, we didn't even look alike. So I'm like, okay. So what's I can't really, like, I want to get ignorant, but at the same time, I got to be professional about it.
Want the job.
But, I want to take it to the street, so I'm thinking, what was the best way to me to handle that situation?
I would embarrass him and make him feel stupid, like, I'm over here.
Nope, I would have ran up the bill, I would have ordered mad shit and just left. Left him with the bill. That's how you get back at him.
No, they say, caller, that whenever you're in a situation and you don't know which way to go, always go for humor.
So what are you going to go for?
I'm just saying, if you're in a difficult situation, usually it's to relieve the tension. You make a little joke about it, and then on the way back, then you guys can discuss it.
Yeah, make that person
And
feel
if that
better.
don't work, fly us down there and we'll whoop their ass.
Over some chicken.
He can't even fight. I don't even know why he's saying that.
Ooh. I think you guys should go at
Wow.
No, I'm just joking. I mean, you know, I don't think he can fight. He looks like a runner.
Y'all should fight.
You're joking, right?
Y'all should fight if we let Eric be the referee.
He looks like a runner. Like, help!
Whoa.
Wow, Louis Dix is attacking.
He said you got bitch-made quality.
He's an FA to the G. I'm not tripping on this.
Wow.
Hey, what's the FA to the G?
Fag.
Oh,
That's what I'm talking about.
Oh.
I'm talking about.
Evidently, you've been there more often than
No,
me.
I
You
called
know
you
about
that.
it.
No, I called
TDP,
you
I don't
that.
know about it. See,
He called you a
Bag is not even on my radar. Bro.
Speaking of
wait,
And not even his
homosexuality,
pussy.
Let them fight. This is good.
Yeah.
I think the listeners will
It'd
wait.
be like the old Joe Louis fight.
I tell you, and he getting
And
big, and you can tell
TDP throws a left and
he's
down
Speedy's
goes
boy
Lou.
because he's starting to gain more weight so he can hang with Speedy.
Wow.
Speaking
You
of
said
what?
he has titties?
He said you got training bar titties.
I'm
Whoa.
260. I'm 260.
Oh, please. That's
6'3",
Speedy's shirt, too. That's Speedy's
6'3",
shirt.
260.
You saying you borrowing
Yeah,
Speedy's
well.
shirt?
You wearing Speedy's clothes.
That's
Whoa.
right. We got Scott Parker back here. He'll put him to work.
Oh, wow.
Ultimate trainer.
Damn, he just called you a fat fuck on the low.
I'll
He said
take
you need
that.
to work out and lose some weight. David Banner just said, man, you disgusting.
David Banner said
You
you're
remind
fat.
him of Sinbad in his prime. That's what he said.
Wow.
That's what I got from him.
Wow.
That's what Johnny Mack got from him.
Sinbad's the one that stole vibe, right?
Yeah, and hammer pants.
Never had none of them. Never had
Man, the
none of them.
man just said you need to go work out
That's
with
what I
his trainer,
heard.
man.
I do need to work
Louis
out. I'm
Dix
not-
called you a coward,
No, he's
and he
just
said you ain't counting your calories. What's
a
that?
chunky
And
coward.
and the white boy said you were a racist.
The white boy called you a nigga
I
lover.
accept all that. I accept all that. But I ain't accepting no
Hey,
ass.
what does TDP stand for?
Tall, dark,
That
and
punk
poppin'.
nigga.
Where's Speedy?
His real name is HTDP.
Wow.
Hey, that's what you get for sitting in Speedy seat.
Yeah, name one credit. I'm just kidding.
Wow.
In college. Whoa.
Why we instigating? Whoa.
I want to see a fight.
Me too. Let's have Fight Fridays.
I fucked up.
speaking of,
Everyone.
I told you. What did I say?
shit.
What did I say when you sat
go
down?
down.
You heard our show, and I said, you know we ain't shit, right?
I love it.
I agree.
I need a
I
nice-
love
It's a
it.
family affair.
We love hate each other.
Yeah, I'll break it up. Whoever start bleeding first. I'll break it up after that.
I was going to say, speaking of homosexuals,
Louis, knock that hat on his shoulder.
Yeah.
that there's a popular online game promoting same-sex
Hysterical.
marriages, and it's pretty much based off. You guys remember the game of
It's
life?
called Dude Love.
If you land on the booty.
Called Duck Duck Dude.
Bud Light joke. Bud Light joke. Bud Light joke.
Ball twister.
What is it now?
What kind of game
You
show?
remember the game Life? Well,
Right.
now they have a version where
David
you
Banner
can,
has left the building. I'm sorry.
You must go buy the game. What's it called?
It's a bad career move for you. You almost had a movie.
Yeah.
You almost had all DMX's old parts.
Yeah. I'm about to say Alex Thomas old part.
What's the Duck Duck Dude game?
What's the name of the game?
it's based off the old Milton Bradley game Life. Y'all remember that? Now they have a version that's available
Gay
that
life?
you can, have gay marriage.
What's the name of the game?
Life.
Gay life?
So you spin the thing. Daddy. And daddy.
Exactly.
1, 2, 3.
Exactly.
New uncle.
Exactly. A mother downloaded the game to play with her daughter, her 6-year-old.
There's no place for her.
And
Right.
the daughter was like, "Mommy, how can I marry another
This
girl?"
ain't for you, bitch. This ain't for you.
So the mother protested.
Welcome to L.A.
The mother protested.
You've
again.
landed on test tube.
You
Wow.
You've landed on House of Pain. There's no room for you.
Wow. You really going to meet the Brown.
Oh, exit only.
The Brown eye. Wow.
You guys are bad.
Ooh, doo-doo spot.
Okay, you guys remember maybe last year or year before last
Moments today.
when Kanye was arrested at LAX?
Your penis anal. Go ahead. Let's stick to the gay life then. Let's get some jokes out about that.
That's a
I'm
funny
telling
game.
you.
1, 2, 3. I win.
You shower you like pink confetti and shit.
Go directly to jail. Must use lube.
Go back 2 spaces and collect the enema.
I'm out of money. I have to borrow from someone. You know what you have to do.
You landed on Paul the Punk. That's the gayest shit. Well, it is the gayest shit. I think it's going too far. Come on, man. We don't need to fucking
But gays need games, too.
They're already happy.
But you know what? Gays fight a lot. In my neighborhood, they be rolling out there.
You got a lot
They
of
be fighting. Let me in, Louis. Let me in.
Nah, they
Or
be
they
doing-
be out. Let me out, Louis.
No, that's his son. That's his son.
No, it usually starts.
Daddy, stop.
It's called sleeping bag love.
It usually starts with them talking to each other with their poodles. It's hilarious.
Go ahead,
a weird
Paul. I'm
show
sorry.
today.
No poodles in my neighborhood.
It's weird today.
Well, you gotta have a neighborhood.
He's saying you live in the bricks.
He said you live in the project. Man, he trying to get at you.
I know.
TDP.
Come on, man.
He's
Come
soft.
on,
He's
man.
sweet.
Come
He's
on,
sweet.
man.
You need somebody else to
Come
tell a
on,
joke,
man.
then he piggyback on it.
Oh,
Hit it all. Come on, man. I asked you to bring it up.
He
Come
said you
on.
let Greg Louganis dive in your anus.
Wow.
We're going to take a quick break. Hope when we come back, we get a nice little fist fight going on. We'll be right back.
You are now inside of the Foxxhole. I think.
Yeah, I like that. What's the name of this song?
On everything. Being twisted.
Did you get untwisted?
He's still doing his thing.
Is it? What is that? He got the world record for
I think he's working on a new album.
That nigga on a 26-city bathroom tour.
Mr. Banner. Which rappers do you like? Who do you enjoy?
I like Wayne. I like Snoop. I like
Would you
everybody.
like to talk in the microphone?
Huh?
Would you like to talk in the mic?
Oh, okay.
Go ahead.
Yes, sir. I talk directly to the mic, sir.
I'm sorry, Eric.
And went from that back up from the mic, sir.
Never listen to this nigga. This nigga right here, don't never listen to our engineer. This nigga.
Yeah.
Why?
I don't listen to nobody with no muscles. I don't really trust him.
That's funny.
Favorite rap song of
That
all
nigga like
time?
a beef jerky wrapped in a napkin, nigga.
Favorite rap, Southern Playalistic by Outkast, the remix.
That's
with
your
the,
favorite?
Yeah, with the pianos. Watch it now.
That's your favorite?
That's my favorite.
You
That
can't
was-
go back into a Biggie Smalls or a Tupac.
Bro, don't try to tell me who I like.
You right.
Let me
You right.
like who I like.
You're
That's
right.
true. You got a
I
problem.
did
I
after
almost
that.
thought I was white for a minute.
I go into UGK and you know,
Yeah.
A-Ball, MJG. That's what I listen to. Those are my heroes.
That's
you know what I'm
right.
saying?
Who's your first rap song you heard?
You're on the rest, nigga.
Rockless Step by Stetson Sonic.
What?
Yeah, I was
remember
really,
that
really
one.
small. Yeah, I remember that.
So you have a new album coming out called 19 or 13, some number.
No, I was gonna do 13. I'm gonna sit back and chill for a minute. I think I'm lying. I'm working on my album right now. Probably the beginning of the year. You know what I'm saying? What I really want to do, I want to see where the game gonna go. Cause like right now, these labels are really, really, really scared right now. So I'm
Scared of what?
And they just
The
everybody bricking.
What do you mean
digital,
by that?
Nobody's
the
selling any
digital
records.
age.
Yeah, the digital, and right now it's a real uncomfortable area right now because don't nobody really know what to do. So I'm gonna go over here and act. You know, get my acting on.
Go put a T
Smart.
on that, right?
Back to that, you were saying
That's funny.
when I asked you earlier about your acting career, you were sounding more like you were going into making your own movies. Is that what you were
I'm
leading to?
Well, no, what I'm going to do, I'm going to do them simultaneously. I'm going to get my relationships up, you know, work with different artists, work with different actors who are up and coming, and sort of get these relationships together, get the different directors. I'm watching who's shooting when I'm on different sets that I'm on, and just accumulating them, and at the same time working on my script, getting everything up, and then then we're gonna drop it. Then we're gonna work on it. So I'm gonna do both simultaneously.
What's your ultimate role?
I want to be a superhero.
Hey,
I'm gonna tell y'all something that happened real quick. It was this young black girl. She was 4 years old. She came to her father, and she asked her father. She says, "Are there going to be any black folks in the future?" And she said, and the father said, "Why?" She said, "Because I was watching the Jets and I ain't see none."
Wow.
Wow.
So like for me, that was one of the reasons why I wanted to act, because you can do music, but if a person doesn't have a picture to go with it, it doesn't really exist. We didn't really know about the West Coast. The West Coast wasn't as powerful to us until we saw Boys in the Hood. Until we saw Colors, and then it became real to us. So we have to give people pictures. And right now, and I'm gonna tell y'all, I'm for real. When you go home, do this. Everybody at home, do this right now. Go through every channel on your television right now and tell me what you see black folks doing.
Flipping the TV.
The ghetto McDonald's commercials. Leroy got a job.
And for the new people out there wanting to, how many records do you have to sell to be successful? Because we hear people like, oh, this blinging, all that junk.
I mean, it really depends what position you in. If you're in a good situation and you're getting $8 a record and you didn't spend $1 million to record your album, you could be successful at 200,000 copies. You know, if you're smart.
Are people getting $8 a record?
Wouldn't that be tough?
Yeah, I know a couple of people that's getting $8 a record.
Okay, that's a couple. What about the average nigga?
Nah, the average nigga getting fucked.
Like what? What would be average? Like pennies?
Got pennies, literally pennies. And honestly, bro, something that I want to tell everybody that wants to be a rapper, I'm gonna be honest with you. A lot of these cats ain't making the money that they say they making, dude. If you want to be a rapper, hold on. If you want to be a rapper, man, look at your it's about your secondary hustles. Like when I say your secondary hustles, in most cases, rap is a good platform for you to just sell whatever else you have, because people are gonna pimp you. So if you get in a situation, man, to be famous, pimp something towards your people. Put your folks on. Put your businesses on. Talk about your websites. Talk about your companies. Move yourself. That's all rap is. Rap is just a walking billboard, dude.
How do you not get fooled, though? Because a lot of young people, you saying...
I got fooled.
Did you?
Yeah.
How did that happen? How did you get fooled?
We'll talk about that.
You got a half penny?
Yeah.
Well, we want to talk about it right
now.
now.
Isn't it top, though?
I get pissed off.
All right, what's the top 2 things a young person should notice before they enter into a deal or a legal deal or something? What's the top 2 things they should do?
Have a lawyer and accountant.
Okay, you can't afford a lawyer. Can't afford an accountant.
And you can find somebody. We can find money to do anything else we want to do.
Okay.
We find money to go to the All-Star game. We find money to go do anything we want to do. You can find enough money to make sure that the rest of your life is going to be all right. And y'all, nobody told me this. Your taxes. The motherfucking government is not playing. Your motherfucking taxes.
Teddy Riley.
Your taxes. Do not spend all that money when you get it. When you first get your money, hold your money for a second and figure out a plan. Because, dude, that was the biggest thing for me. I remember going to buy my grandmother a house. I tore down my grandma. She went to Chicago. I tore down my grandma's house. I built her a house right on the land that her old house was on. But if I would have had any mentors around me, I would have put the money in the bank and not paid for a whole entire house. Because once I paid for the whole entire house, that was not a business expense. So that whole house I was taxed for, all of it. So I was doing something from the bottom of my heart, doing the right thing, and not realizing and not having somebody to tell me about having the ability to write something off.
That's great.
That's that racism, right? That's racism.
A lot of people don't know about write-offs and being incorporated and all that stuff, so you have to do your research.
And your publishing, dude. Like, people are signing their publishing off for $50,000, $20,000. Dude, one of the smartest things I did was I had a guy named Mr. DJ, who's Outkast old DJ.
He saved your life.
He told me, he said, dude, if you're not hungry for money, he said, dude, don't sign away your publishing. And that was one of the greatest.
So people will sign away their publishing for $25,000, and then they.
I know somebody who signed theirs for free.
And then it's worth, and it can be worth potentially millions of dollars, and then you sign away because you want to help and get that chain or whatever.
Well, not really the chain, but just get money.
Well, some people.
Yeah, that's what they spend it on.
Go waste it.
Chain.
See my chain?
So Master P's doing the Snickers commercial now.
So, what I was trying to get into.
Look at these nuts.
Is that worse than
nuts?
Is that worse than Hammer doing the chicken commercial?
No,
Hammer needs to get his money, so I don't blame him.
Nothing
worse than
doing the chicken will always be popular.
Yeah. What was the chicken called? It was
It was popcorn chicken.
Popcorn chicken.
That was horrible. Now I'm not for selling out a race, but that was the ultimate sellout. Didn't he do that commercial in blackface?
I just did Kentucky Fried Chicken.
You just did a Kentucky. Oh, this nigga right here.
Was it a 3-piece or a 2-piece?
It was called it's Baraka Finger.
No, it was actually for the healthy side.
How's the song go?
Okay, yeah, that's right.
I called my mentor. I was like, I'm really divided because of my social stance. My mentor said, "Nigga, get that money."
Nigga, and that 2-piece.
What's the name of the song? Chicken is a habit.
Get like me. I got 2 pieces. Get like.
But they didn't have a shot of Patron on the menu.
I heard that.
They did not.
Yeah.
Well, we don't advocate Patron.
We wouldn't want her to go into the bathroom
true.
or Kentucky Fried Chicken would fall down.
If I had Kentucky Fried Chicken in my stomach, it would have sucked up all that liquor.
You need a mattress jacket when you go out now.
I am clumsy.
Some real
I'm very clumsy.
If you're happy and we're clap.
Hey, what about this doctor that did the vagina surgery?
Oh,
What do
man.
you guys think about that?
I didn't know about that.
This woman, she tried to get a coochie fix, and the reality show doctor got sued.
And he sewed it up. Now she can't have sex.
Now she
No,
can't.
I'm kidding.
He put her clitoris on her ear.
So now she can hear me coming.
That's right.
Oh, wow.
David Banner with the response of the alley-oop.
So since we can't get TDP and Louis Dix to fight,
Well,
I
can't
want to
we-
make sure y'all watch the show on MTV Tuesday night, 10 o'clock, G's to Gents.
Yeah, why
That's
you?
right.
Make sure you watch G's to Gents Tuesday night on MTV. Check your local listing to see what time your thing is showing, because the guy that got kicked off last week named Fahim, we was trying to reach him, but his phone is disconnected.
Speaking of rappers that aren't going to make
You
it,
said fettuccine?
watch Jesus
Fahim,
every week.
How bad is your life? You get kicked off the show and your phone, they threw you and your minutes out.
Hey, TDP, why were you not on the?
Let me finish my G's to Gents.
Oh, I'm sorry. I heard a period.
So-
Man, my fault.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Okay. G's to Gents, I got to do this. G's to Gents, MTV, Tuesday nights, 10 o'clock. Or check your local listing, because it come on at 7 o'clock for me. So make sure you check out G's to Gents. Niggas get Farnsworth Bentley's the host.
That's right. Mr. Bentley.
Mr. Bentley. That's his name?
One of Johnny Mack's favorite people.
He don't want to be called Farnsworth anymore, so Mr. Bentley.
Mr.
Derek
Bentley.
Watkins.
You know, what's his real name?
Derek Watkins.
Can he fight? I don't think he can fight.
I don't think he has to, though.
Oh, that's true.
Oh.
He'll probably just give you a new outfit.
Oh, wow.
Go change,
He
then we'll
hit you with some
fight.
cross colors. I'm throwing right. Anyway, now I want to talk to you, David Banner. But we doing all our celebrities that come on here. I'm not really calling you a celebrity, but, make you feel good. What we try to do, our celebrities that come here, tell me a good groupie story.
Yeah,
Or someone famous that you done ran amok through.
What famous woman you have sex with?
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah,
now.
come on. If you don't tell it, one of your crew gonna tell me. I've already talked to him on the low.
Yeah,
Every
Get the
celebrity
fitness
gets
trainer.
even Babyface.
Trust me,
gave us
Judas
a story.
is gonna tell me.
Yeah, ask me if he worked out any of your fine women.
Teddy Riley gave us a story about Sally Richardson.
Boom.
Babyface gave us a story.
About deodorant.
Wow.
Louis Dix gave one by he used to hit AJ Sanders back in the day. So
Wow.
everybody, you told me that, right? You said you hit it.
Wow.
That's fucked up.
That's a different world right there.
For where he comes
Did you
from.
really?
Huh?
Did you really?
That was before I was married, yes.
Yeah, before he was married. He had groupies. So what we try to do.
Oh, I was big time, Dave. I would, hey, Dave, back in
Look
the
how
day,
he's talking like a pimp.
you would have opened up for me back in the day, Dave.
Whoa!
I'd have had you down, Dave. That's all right.
Oh, yeah,
You was probably just 6, but I was rolling.
Yeah, nigga. Back in the 40s, nigga, he had it on lock. Trust me.
Him and Cab Calloway was a shit.
Howdy.
Yeah, nigga.
Yeah, I had a personal trainer.
He used to
and
date
everything.
Hattie
I was rolling.
McDaniels, nigga. He was kind of cracking.
3 of my boys used to come in the club with me.
Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego used to come.
So David Banner, as a woman, I
No, we got to get a groupie story out of him, Claudia.
That's what I'm asking him.
Okay, I'm sorry.
I'd really like to know.
Go ahead, take over
I
the
saw you
groupies.
looking at me. But tell me.
Take over the
Tell
groupies.
us so many stories.
Give us a groupie
So you
story,
have nice-
man.
This is me and you talking.
Y'all be
Ignore everybody else.
sure. Y'all be sure to
on,
buy
cut the
Jamie
mics
Foxx a record and
Damn.
drink Bud Light.
Man, you just both.
Jamie Foxx told us about people he was with. Come on.
Show do.
Come on, Wendell Pierce got something. We know you did.
Went up here.
Are you gonna tell us that
Mr. Bookman had hookers. nigga.
that Warren G has better stories than you? He's a bigger rapper. Come on.
Wow.
You're
I
big.
mean,
come on. Come on.
come on,
David
David
Banner.
Banner.
I'm
Come on,
happy.
David Banner.
I'm
Give us a
happy
hint.
for one.
Give us a
G.
hint.
Man, your
Tell us about that
fans.
night in Minnesota.
Tell us about that high blood pressure women used to get.
Nurse Betty. Tell us about her.
Have you been with any famous women?
Yeah,
White or black?
black.
Okay, what was she in?
Actress,
Actress,
singer,
model,
rapper?
Star Jones.
Thelma.
Lady of Rage.
I think it said Star Jones.
All above.
Come on, just give us a hint.
Bologna.
One in every category.
Okay, the actress. What was she in? What movie?
Wait, exhale.
Come on, man. She was in Babs.
She was Halle Berry's sidekick.
You know, all I can say is I only do leading actresses.
Oh, but what movie, nigga? Come on, nigga.
Oh, Sanaa Lathan. Okay.
Oh, got a reaction. Got a reaction.
She left Denzel's house and came to yours, huh?
You was the predator.
I didn't say nothing.
Was you with Sanaa, Nia, Gabrielle, one of those three?
Oh, yeah, Gabrielle, easy. Yeah,
Diana Ross. Come on.
You say you know you got Gabrielle because he flinched.
Are you saying, what are you saying, Luz?
Oh, Gabrielle, come on. She called me.
After you fell off.
Well, she heard I got baby mad and she was all on it.
That's fucking hysterical. Wow. David Banner, we are not.
Look how he's looking. Look how he's looking.
Come on, man.
I think we're close. I think we're very
Sherry
close.
Shepherd.
Regina King? Regina Hall.
I'm cool, man.
It might be a white
Hope
girl.
Flood. Hope Flood.
Oh man, I have mad respect for you. I was like,
Lisa Ray?
I was gonna ride in your Bentley for you.
I appreciate it.
Wait, let's think about this. Who could have been
He
with?
said leading
lady, black.
Black.
Okay, let's look at his filmography.
Yeah.
Oh.
Let's get to the
He
ball.
played in Black Snake Moan, so was it Charlize Theron?
No, she's white.
Oh, he did this Christmas. Preston Whitmore.
What
Oh, Lauren London. Lauren London.
Dionne
Oh,
Warwick.
look at the face. Yeah, you was with Nunu?
You took Laura London to Paris.
Days of Wrath.
Who's in that one?
Who's in that?
I don't know.
No.
He said leading ladies.
I think
Diana Ross and Lady Sing the Blues. That was
Theron.
you.
Eartha Kitt.
They don't even know what they're doing to this guy.
Come on, man.
Young Joe.
Look how uncomfortable you look.
I'm very
I'm about to IMDb.
But that's good to know that you won't tell. All right, cool.
Yeah, get on that
Here's my
Poetess.
number.
Hook it up.
Why we gotta go through this?
I know. Why are you making us
Why
go
we
through
gotta-
this? We tell you stuff. I told you about the
I didn't
Vegas
ask,
story.
though.
I know, but I just put that out there so you can put something out there.
Hey,
Come on, David.
look up his reports, Poetess, while
I'm
I read
looking
this.
it up right
I'm
now.
gonna read this
Yeah.
Bud Light.
Go to
Walona.
the gossip sites.
Hey,
Go
you
to like
playing
Boss Up, Media Takeout.
Or you know that
Dyke, ooh.
that site that says who's dating who?
Oh yeah, who's dating who? It's
Yeah.
mostly for athletes though.
Oh, okay.
Well,
Oh no, who's dating who? That's not. That's for everybody. Yeah, you can
while
check
we're
that out.
looking it up,
Are you going to read? I'll do punctuation. Go
Who's
ahead.
dating who? Yeah.
at the Foxxhole, we're
Comma.
excited to tell you about Bud Light.
Period.
Drinkability.
Comma.
Everybody raise your bottles, which is my third one,
dot.
and take some Bud Light. We are talking drinkability.
Semicolon.
That's right, drinkability. Bud Light has something no other light beer has. Superior drinkability. Just right taste, never filling, and easy drinking.
Period.
We like to have fun here on the show, and that means Bud Light. It's the #1 beer brand in America. Bud Light is refreshing, great tasting with a smooth drinkability that we all like. If you want to party, you need Bud Light. It's the perfect combination. Not too heavy, not too light. Make it the brand you enjoy whenever you want to have a good time. Bud Light. Bud Light, the difference, drinkability.
Put it in your mouth.
Yeah, swallow it.
There you
Bud
go.
Light, swallow it.
There you
That
go.
should be the commercial.
New slogan.
Now, back to you, Dr. David Banner. Did he call you Dr. David Banner and mix you up with the dude from the Hulk? He never mixed that up?
He's look how quiet.
Okay.
Why did you decide
David
to
Banner.
take that name?
It won't be a star. Just say somebody that, you know,
A
fizzled
lower
out.
tier.
Yeah, like a E-rapist.
Nah.
Kim Wayne's.
Maya Campbell.
Throwing out some
Kim
people.
Cole.
Maya Campbell before she did crystal meth.
Wow.
I'm sorry, but she has done crystal meth. I'm sorry.
So you ain't gonna tell us. Okay, fuck it. Tell us a groupie story. You was on the road, some groupie
Some
chicks.
pregnant groupie.
Yeah, give us one of those
That
stories.
night in Minnesota.
Lisa Bonet.
Nigga, he gonna tell us something.
No.
Raven
man.
Simone.
Nah.
You fucked on the college road trip. You ain't gonna give us no good story.
No, man.
Sheena Easton.
Nah. I got some future plans. I gotta.
They ain't gonna work out, trust me.
Yeah, it's gonna work out.
You have ended your career right here in the Foxxhole.
I see that, bro.
Hey, tell him come over here and tell me one of those
Wait,
stories. I'll tell him.
David, we'll
Yeah.
turn
me.
off subject a little bit.
Just text me her
Look
name. I
how
won't say it.
uncomfortable he is right now.
I am.
Text me her name and I won't say shit. Just text it to me.
Yeah, his teeth are blushing.
Well,
He's sitting over
if
here
y'all
really
knew the
blushing.
hell, if y'all really knew the
It's,
hell,
Oh
it's
my
like
God.
a major star, major female black star.
Yeah.
Major.
super major.
Halle Berry.
Like you wouldn't believe it.
Halle Berry.
And
And when I looked at her, I didn't.
Oh,
like,
what's
like
her
when
name?
She, like when she go to sleep and I'm standing up over like Conan,
Angela
I'm
Bassett.
sitting like, damn, nigga, I call my niggas in Mississippi. I'm like, I did it, dog. I did it. God.
Barbara
That's
Walters.
Angela Bassett.
Everybody like, marry her. Marry her.
You went out with the
Oh,
first
so
Joan
she's
Rivers
single.
face.
Are you still talking to her now?
Why you keep looking at your boys? Hey, one of you niggas come tell us what the deal is.
Y'all don't pay them enough.
You must still be dating her.
We could do it on the low.
I wouldn't call it dating.
Having sex with?
Okay, I pulled up the top 10 black actresses, and I'm gonna go down this list.
You're not gonna find it.
What about on Who's Dated Who? You can go there?
Can we move to another topic?
No, if you tell us who it is.
Okay, Thandi Newton.
I'm not gonna
that's
Thandi. She fine too.
I'm not gonna go through that.
That was Norbert's girl.
Halle Berry.
You can't see my face.
He put his hand up over his mouth.
Goldberg.
It was Thandi, wasn't it?
You can go to JaguarRoundup.com and see.
What is that?
Jaguar Roundup.
What the fuck is that?
Right now.
He sent us some virus site.
Yeah, this nigga sent it to the free clinic site.
That's
you can hit me up on myspace.com.
Which Jaguar Roundup? That's not gonna get my computer.
No, it's actually I went to Southern University in Baton Rouge. That's like the MySpace for.
Nigga, who'd you have sex with?
Okay, name a famous person you took out on a date.
Give us her initials.
No.
God, is she light skinned or dark skinned?
So this is the girl he's sitting in bed saying, "Oh, Nicole Murphy."
No. Wow.
You put a tracking device on him?
Sorry, Greg.
You got it in a huddle. Is she light skinned or dark skinned?
Judge Judy.
Maybelline. Judge Maybelline.
Has she ever been on Soul Train?
Hey, we are dragging this segment out trying to get this.
I appreciate it. Let's move this up.
That's all right. We're going to follow you. We'll send one of the interns around.
Well, we can't get that out to you. We try to do here also.
Lisa Ray?
You know, on the Fox. He said leading lady, not, fleeing lady.
I like
Bro, y'all some cold motherfuckers.
Hey, they talking about us too. I get many phone calls and threats. For the things I have said. If I can put
have
my
we said her name?
Got a death threat from the Vatican.
Have we said her name? We said a lot of names. Have we said her name? David Banner.
Okay, Claudia, we're going to move on.
You can at least tell us that, David. No. Did we say her name?
Hey, you're supposed to be the positive one.
She is. That is positive. She's on our team.
What's wrong with
the Pine Saw lady?
What's wrong with talking about black love, though? I think it's a beautiful thing. You should share it over the airwaves.
I just think you should keep your business to yourself.
Really? You
My
really
man.
Yeah, I really mean
this station don't go outside of this room, nigga.
No one gets this. No one's listening.
Come on, my nigga. I ain't gonna tell nobody, man. Step out here.
David, for such a well-rounded guy, what scares you?
You.
Yeah. Your questions.
No, I mean, everybody's got. I mean, it's got to be some. What fears you? I mean, because some people sitting out there that have fears. What scares you?
My fear is leading people in the wrong direction.
Ain't nobody following you, nigga. You want to
Shit,
tell us a goddamn famous story.
Yeah, well, Case was here last week. He said he don't like mice.
Yeah, Case. You know Case, right? Touch me, tease me.
He shot himself
don't
in the throat
like mice, but he shot himself in the throat.
Yeah.
He's not scared of guns.
Yeah.
What the fuck you gonna say about me tomorrow? You know that, Nick. Fuck
you
that.
didn't give us no information.
Yeah. So since we can't get no information out you, what we do here, now I'm gonna put some pressure on you. We have like the rappers come through and they freestyle. You know, everybody except the B2K niggas was good and Warren G stunk, and the B2K niggas, I see why they broke up, right? So, but here's the pressure.
I heard they was fighting over a boy.
George.
A teasing comb. Nigga, they broke up over a teasing comb. Now, Exhibit set the bar. Snoop Dogg killed. Snoop killed. Right, Poetess?
Wayne Brady killed.
Wayne Brady killed.
Wayne Brady killed.
Even though his jeans were so tight, nigga, they was sucking his dick. But nevertheless, Most Def killed. Most Def killed.
He did.
Most Def killed.
See,
it was all positive.
We've had other big names.
But
Don't worry,
Exhibit,
don't worry about it. You're crazy.
West Coast finest, Exhibit came to this motherfucker and slaughtered.
Was that a freestyle?
It's a freestyle. He called it.
Nah, he wrote it down.
It was
still
You guys get freestyling off the top of the head mixed up. Freestyle is when you rapping just freely without really no topic. Off the top of the head is when you rhyming from the top of your
Isn't that
head.
the same
So
thing?
there's a difference. No,
It
there's a
depends
difference. Some freestyles are written. So
Cool. It depends what region
So then
you
it's
come
called
from.
pay style.
When we from, like, freestyling meant off the top of the dome.
That's what I
But
thought
like
it was.
other people, like from different regions, try to separate it. When I hear somebody say they freestyling, I'm saying, like, I want to hear
Right.
what you're saying off the top of your head.
Right.
Like, if you wrote it, then it ain't free.
Do you
spent
freestyle?
some time.
It's pay
Yeah.
style. Can you freestyle? We ain't got no beats. Can we find a beat or something?
Do you want to do it?
You don't want
to.
we got an empty beat.
You hate us right
No, give me somebody else beat. I'd rapped over that.
Do you hate us right now?
No, baby. it's
You don't like
Let's
us?
find
I
another
kind of
beat.
feel like you don't like us right now. You feel like
No,
you're
I'm
kind of
cool.
regretting this decision.
You know what?
No,
That sounds like a little Mac rap right there.
Yeah.
Claudia. Yeah, that
He
whole
already slapping
to the
sex in the
side
A-lister.
thing. You've never said anything.
I like the way
how
we
you
just
feeling?
hauled Claudia
You know how you
out. Every
feeling?
nigga
I
come in
know.
here. Claudia got with every nigga that been in here except me.
You know what I'm saying?
No, we
Shit,
not. No,
Trying
we're
to pimp me out. out.
No, we're not
I haven't
trying.
had sex in a long time. What are you talking about?
Well, all right.
Because you knocked yourself out.
I did. I could have that night. It was about to go down.
It was about to go down when
Knocked
you
myself
slipped
out.
and fell in the tub.
Nigga said, I'm out. She might be dead.
Ended up naked.
She might be dead. I'm out of here. You was about to get it, bitch.
Did you see the film Biggie?
You about to freestyle.
Notorious.
Notorious. Excuse me.
I would have did it anyway.
You would have?
Yeah, I would have moved the blood out the way.
That's right. I wasn't bleeding at the point.
Hysterical.
Hilarious.
Great minds think alike.
Did you do that to Sanaa Latham?
Wow. You'd have hit somebody.
Who was it?
Keep naming
I
some
want to
names.
know.
You know what? I don't think Sanaa Lathan
Why does
is.
it have to be just one?
Tyra Banks.
No, she's in a relationship.
Why does it just have to be one?
No,
Why
I know there was a few.
Why couldn't it be a plethora?
Was you with Tyra?
Plethora. That means a
Tyra
whole
Banks?
lot of mother.
You was with Tyra Banks, weren't you? Look at the face. He's with Tyra.
No, he said leading lady. That was back in the day, Learning Days. Or Learning. What's the movie?
Higher Learning.
Hey, keep saying the names because his boy's going to start laughing and I know we getting close.
Okay.
Because you never can really trust a light-skinned nigga. Light-skinned nigga give it all up.
But you're light skinned.
All right, now first of all,
But I'm in denial. I look at
all right, he got
Clark
three
and say
dudes.
48.
Wait. You got three dudes. You're heterosexual, right?
Oh, my God. You about to get beat up right there.
Wow.
You really looking for
Damn
a
it,
fight.
No, I know you are.
Fire back.
I know you are. No, I'm just straight up to anybody out there thinking anything else. Get it clear. You're heterosexual.
Nobody
male.
was thinking of that.
Yeah, nobody was thinking
Yeah,
that at
why'd
all.
Oh, I
That's the
apologize.
one
then.
thing you never
Sorry.
have to worry about. I'm from the crib.
Oh, he about to whoop you.
Now,
I did
I'ma
get
see
somewhat.
a fight.
no,
I
David
did
Banner-
get somewhat upset.
No,
Fight.
well, no,
Fight.
but there's
a
been
nigga in a white hat.
there's been mutual respect there. That was just a
You
wrong
just crossed
question.
the line. Look
No,
at
I
his
didn't
face.
cross the line. It was just the wrong question, and I apologize, and we move on.
That's what you do.
That's what men do. Now, cats in jail, Johnny Mack, I don't know what y'all do. Y'all might scream and fight and then say, come on down
We
to my
wait for you to
cage
come
later.
through and toss our salads.
You gonna eat your cornbread?
What was that, TDP? Trying to get on somebody's back?
Oh.
Well, you gonna have to roll your own, brother.
David Banner, I cannot believe you and all. I praised you. I read your whole bio, and everybody knows Johnny Mack don't read. I read it, and I'm looking for a good, juicy story. It ain't gonna be fuck the celebrity. Give me a on the road, because you're single, right? Give me a good on the road. I've been on the road 7 times. I was on 7 different tours. And I know what groupies do out there, especially in
And
the,
don't feel bad. He asked all the celebrities.
Yeah,
And he said he had a
everybody.
van.
No,
He said he had a van.
You do
too.
have a van. With
Had
no,
a van.
With no Ice Cube music. So I know you got, you don't put somebody
It was
in
a van
Tell
story.
us your best chess story. Who won? Pawn and King 4.
That's
That's
just
a
like-
strange dude right there.
We'll talk about. We'll talk out. We'll talk.
No,
out
man.
I tell you what you
Our
wanna know.
listeners are paying top dollars to
And-
hear
and-
these stories,
and
man.
they are. And
They are paying 50 cents a day for this.
For a day. You can feed a family of 4 in Somalia with that 50 cents. You are contributing to the hunger.
Yeah, you got a little bijou with flies around his mouth right now.
Okay, do you want to talk about Don? Would you rather talk about Don Cornelius? He pleads guilty to a no contest. At
Watch, he
domestic
gonna
violence.
talk about that, but he won't talk about the
Yeah,
business.
what
No,
you talking
well,
about?
you know what? I read that you actually stood up for Chris Brown. Is that true?
What?
At the Chris
Can I
Brown
tell my
situation.
joke, David Banner?
You had sex with Rihanna? Now, what do you think about the Chris Brown
He's done
Rihanna
with
situation?
us. He's done with us.
The man has done Congress.
This is what I say, man. The only thing that I said about that is that people don't know the real story yet. And they shouldn't make such harsh decisions when you don't know what happened. You know what I'm saying? Nobody was in that situation. Nobody was in that car. Just wait to find out what happened.
So
Yeah.
why do you think they blew that up as opposed to other domestic violence situations like we hear in the news? The legendary Don Cornelius pled no contest to
Chris Brown.
Because
slapping
he's
up his
young,
wife.
he's young and he's black. And Chris was one of the ones that nobody could find dirt on. So it's like they sit around and they wait. They look. Okay, we got him now. You know, and the thing that's bad to me, and I just really want to say this, and we'll move on. It just really upsets me how many people stand up for that and won't stand up for nothing else. You know what I'm saying? This is what you choose to stand up for, and so many people are dying every day, and you know we in a recession. And by the way, I want to say something real quick. The Boys and Girls Club in Mississippi. There's only 6 Boys and Girls Club in Jackson, Mississippi. They're about to close down 3. Y'all go to the Boys and Girls Club website and do anything to donate to the kids and to the Boys and Girls
Right.
Club.
That's right.
Y'all please do
Because
that.
you've always been in the community, like you mentioned earlier. You were.
That's why I can't tell all the story about who I'm
But
fucking.
you really want to, though.
I can't. Yeah, I do.
You really want to.
I really do. Because
I
I
know
tell
you-
all my homies. I'm talking about as soon as
Me
I.
too, nigga.
Matter of
Sue's out there.
fact, I
condom
will
open.
tell you one thing I did.
There you
do.
go. There
There we go.
There we go.
He's had to find
David
it.
Banner is warming up.
I ain't
just had to
gonna- I ain't gonna do it.
We gotta get to his penis through the boys' club.
I ain't
that's
gonna
all.
tell you. But I did do this one time though.
they didn't believe that it was this person that I'm talking about.
We'll figure it out. Go ahead.
And I called my homies over. Why? Because she was knocked out. Because where we from, we knocked them out.
Right.
So I knew she was out. She was snoring and slobbing and shit. So I called all my boys over.
We knocked them out.
That's retard.
Yeah, she was standing there. They was just looking at her. I'm like,
naked.
I'm like, I told you, dog. I told you. It's just like,
they saw her naked.
Yeah.
Wow.
And who was she?
I can't tell you.
Wait a minute.
Eartha Kitt.
Wait a minute.
All right,
hold
let's end the show so he can tell us.
Hey, hold on.
I'm not gonna tell you.
Details off the
Your
air?
boys actually came in the room.
And look. Yeah.
So you
That's
disrespecting her
nasty.
like that?
Yeah, I do it.
That's nasty.
You didn't care about her very much.
I did.
Yeah, you didn't
let
care
her
about
friend-
her.
You let your friend see her naked?
I did, but the thing is, as a man, I don't do much. Give me that one.
Yeah.
Just let me have that one.
There you go, Claudia. So,
Let me
hey,
have
Claudia,
that.
when you're laid out there, knocked out, drilling, he goes, like, look, celebrity print. See? Yeah, look, deal on no deal. That's briefcase number one.
Can I tell you what was sexy, though? She really wasn't asleep.
Pretending to
I
be
found out that later.
She wanted your boy to look at her. Oh,
Damn. Hey, nigga, text me her name, nigga.
She wasn't asleep?
Trying to get my famousness up, nigga.
That sound like Dionne Warwick.
So she wasn't upset that you did that.
No, she was somewhat aroused.
Wow.
Nigga,
Boys,
text
did
me,
you guys run a
nigga.
train? You ever run a train?
That's a freak.
Yo, we got the beat is ready, and we're gonna have David Banner live in the flush. That's what Cat Williams said. What they gonna do when they see me in the flesh? We're gonna get you live in the flesh. Now we know.
He said the flush.
I know. That's what I thought. He said the flush.
I said that on purpose.
Yeah, right.
That was slapstick humor.
Y'all don't know comedy. Trust me.
You don't know reading.
Yeah. I know that hat ain't clean. I know that. So David Banner.
We end this soon.
This thing got an off-white hat. Give us some freestyle off the dome. You won't tell us about the naked bitch in your bed, but give us some freestyle off the dome. Show them niggas you great, nigga. Mississippi's finest.
All right, turn it up a little bit.
Turn up a little bit.
That's right.
Yeah. Y'all ready?
Yeah.
Here we go. Yeah. David Banner, watch me go and grab the mic. If I'm drinking, then I'm drinking Bud Light. Yeah, my style is so sick. If you don't like Mississippi, you can suck my Lewis dicks. Still coming down, I'm so cold. Sitting off in the Foxxhole. And I would love to see Claudia on the pole. And I would give her $2, tell her holler. I don't like a girl if she don't swallow. Yeah, style hot as hell. Yeah, I might kiss, but a nigga won't tell nobody. You wanna see me? If you wanna know who she is, then turn on TV. You might.
David Banner.
I was about to kiss her tail. It almost came out.
Keep going, nigga.
Now we know she's on TV.
There's not many black TV shows out there.
I'm about to go.
Wait a minute,
I'm about to audition. I'm about to go. Y'all say
Teacher
prayers
Campbell.
for me. Y'all say prayers for me. No, she's actually
She's married.
She's not on TV.
Well, David Banner,
Yes, she is.
you were great.
I thank y'all.
Yeah, you were
Anytime
fine.
you in the area and the police is not harassing you, don't stop out till they finish harassing you, because I don't want you to bring them in here. You are a very valuable,
appreciate it.
great.
Thank you.
Good house, you're fine.
And I give you props. You're funny and you're very intelligent. I give you props, because most rappers really ain't,
Dumb as hell.
Yeah.
Oh, man, don't
Niggas
say
can't even load their own
Say
gun.
that
Trust
about
me.
my partners, man.
Not
Shout
all
out
of
to.
them.
No, go ahead.
No, I got nothing.
No, thank him for being on the show, Claudia.
Thank you for being
Give a woman perspective.
No, I'm giving him a reach around right now. You can't see it on the table, so I already thanked him. So.
I do want to say something, bro. I just got
Shout out to the free DNA shot.
That's fucked up. I want to give a shout out to all the soldiers overseas. I'm one of the rappers. I don't necessarily believe in the government and the army and all that kind of stuff, but I went overseas because there were a lot of young, poor people that's over there fighting that war, who a lot of them just went over there on the GI Bill thinking they could do a couple of weekends and get that paper, and they ended up in war. So I decided to go over there, man, and that really gave me a whole nother perspective on life. Bruh, as much shit as people talking about all the stuff that's going on in the world, dude, you got people over there that's dying. We still at war, folks.
That's beautiful. Claudia, tell the people we can find you and what you doing.
This Sunday on NBC, Celebrity Apprentice, It's a big episode for me. I'm project manager, so it could go all the way bad for me, and I could be out, or I could, hang in there. So
hang in there literally.
You know what, David Banner? I gotta say about you, my observation, you're like conflicted. You have a lot of inner conflict going on. Like you want to be bad, you want to be down with this ain't shit movement, but then you're so smart. You want to be above. You're kind of torn.
No, I'm a human being.
Yeah.
See, most motherfuckers who say they keeping it real, they lying.
No,
I'm positive. I'm negative. I like the fuck.
I'm not attacking.
What's wrong
It's two sides to every coin.
And that's why they say David Banner. He gets angry and turns into the Incredible
It's just an
Hulk.
observation. I'm not attacking you, son.
I
see you checking on my finger.
Pull your hair.
No, don't do that.
Every other row.
Don't pull a hair unless you got a glue gun in your car.
Well, staple gun.
But I want you.
A horse.
I would like everyone to tune in this Sunday.
Right.
Again, it's a pretty big deal this Sunday. And then listen to my show Monday nights right here on the Foxxhole, 7 p.m. on the West Coast, 10 p.m. You want me to, he's making me jerk up the mic.
Yeah.
Wow. Oh,
wow.
Okay.
David
Wow,
Banner,
David.
yeah. Do it again.
Yeah, check out the show, and we'd like to have you on there one of these days, okay?
Jerking him
You
off?
come through? My show. You don't want to say yes on
Yeah, he don't kiss and tell. So,
right.
Once again, check out Claudia's show, NBC Celebrity Apprentice.
Yes.
You can check her out Sunday. What time?
9 o'clock NBC, and I think Monday I'm going to be on Access Hollywood. So they have an interview.
You think you're going to be on there Monday?
Yeah, Monday.
Okay. Announce them.
I'm pretty sure. No, I mean, shit.
Access
watch it.
Hollywood. Tell us what time that's going to be.
I don't know.
Claudia, you're doing a lot.
I am.
Your publicist is working. TDP, tell them what you're into.
I got a show coming up real soon on the Foxxhole, TDP and 2 White Girls.
Impossible.
So be looking for
Impossible.
It's going to be off the chain, so don't trip, don't slip. And you can check me out on Poetess.com as well.
Whoa, like
you,
that.
man. You're on Poetess?
Poetess. You're on Poetess? Poetess, tell us where people can find you, what you're doing.
ThePoetess.com.
That's it?
That's it.
We got to get you some more shit.
Poetess.com.
Oh, and you had a great weekend, didn't you?
Yes, I did.
Yeah, we get
You're
to
not
that
the
on
new
Monday.
poster child for Black and Miles or nothing?
She smokes a lot of weed every day.
You know what, you guys? I've actually been thinking about quitting. smoking.
Impossible.
Yeah, because blunts is going up.
I tell
Now
you.
the economy is fucking me up. It's fucking my weed budget up.
You can't get
Well,
2 blunts
your
per
brain
dollar
got
nowhere.
Recession
All
weed?
coming out now.
Brain cells will thank you.
Well, at least now we know what Barack's going to talk about in his next speech.
Weed
We're gonna
sales
help
are going
Poetess
down.
with her.
Louis Dix, tell them what you're into, baby.
Hey, we're excited about this week of Baby Madness and Candid Kids. We expect 6 people to watch this week. Really
Discovery
excited.
Channel,
Discovery
Health
Channel,
Channel.
Discovery Health Channel. It's right now things are really good. I had a great court date. Yes, I went to court with my ex, and things worked out pretty well
What do you mean?
for me.
You have to pay any child
No,
support?
she was getting banked from me. But
Now you getting banged from her.
no, but my man, the judge, my man shouldn't have to
Well,
pay
that's
that
because you're
much.
unemployed.
No.
Yeah, but-
No.
And plus, she cheated on you.
No. TDP would be getting child support. I have a job. I ain't paying. Let me
Yeah,
stop.
yeah,
I don't have that problem.
You keep it
I don't have that problem.
I'm in a 94
TDP is
Corolla.
thorough.
I'm good. I'm good. Life is good.
But I'm glad. And tell them about your show once again.
Hey, Baby Madness Sundays, 8 o'clock. Baby Madness, Candid Kids. I'm the host, Louis Dix. And I have to say, Mr. Banner, really a great time with you. I mean, you're intelligent, you're smart.
You want to shout out your boys?
The fact that you care about children is the most important thing. I
You
really
do,
respect
too?
that. Yeah, I care about kids. It's the most important thing. And
once again, we want to thank David Banner for coming down here,
What
man.
are you up to, though?
I don't really like to tell my business. Fuck that. You know what I'm saying? I'm teasing you. I'm like to tell, I don't like to write and tell because, motherfuckers try to steal your ideas.
Well, Johnny Mack, just tell us one interesting thing. Come on, just something.
What am
One
I
thing.
really doing?
yeah, in the past 2 years.
One thing.
What am I really doing that I can
Aren't
really
you doing that thing with
Wait,
Eddie
when's
Murphy?
Jamie going on tour? Hold
Come
on.
on, tell
Jamie's going. Let's find out. We'll find out what you're doing. Hold on,
About
we'll
your
check Jamie's
bullshit,
schedule.
nigga. That's a nice. Have you been on tour yet?
No, I'm waiting.
Yeah, he hasn't.
You waiting for
I
the
just wanna
whispers
be
to come back?
Hey, Scotty.
Here's your mustache. You can have it back.
Hey, man, let me tell you, there's no shame in my game. My first tour, I was Mickey Howard's opening act and her valet.
Who?
Mickey Howard.
Oh, you mean Mickey Mouse?
No, that's the only way I could go on tour. She couldn't afford me, so I was her opening act, and I had to set out all her clothes before she would perform, and I'd go out and open up, and then come back, and when she was on stage, I'd clean up her stuff.
Because it's hard to say what I do because I'm a writer. So I stay at home when I write, and I got projects, and I can't really, nothing's come through, so I'm just wasting a whole lot of paper right now. But if you want to hire a writer, I can be bought, nigga. I'm cheap as fuck, nigga. Them chicken fingers, the Barack chicken fingers,
Yes.
nigga, give me a bucket of them, nigga. I will write you an Oscar.
All
De La Hoya.
Well,
Hey, once again, we want to thank David Banner.
David Banner.
We
David
appreciate
Banner,
y'all
man.
for having us.
What's your
man.
album coming out? The album that's out, man. Support this dude. He's a really black, conscious dude. I really appreciate that. And keep doing the work. What's the name of the Boys Club? Go down there.
Jackson, Mississippi.
We're going to support you 100%, man. You're a really cool cat, man. I promise to never buy no more of your albums. That's Johnny Mack here at the Foxxhole. As Jamie Foxx would say, what's cracking?
Other than a crack of your ass.
We out.